you doing? Stay back. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
You too.
It's a little cold in this mother trucker, huh?
A little chilly.
You
Got my coat on.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
It's a hefty-looking coat.
But you like it like this.
Huh?
You like it cold like this.
I like it cold like this. I don't know about like this, but I like it cold in here, yeah.
I like him hefty like that.
Oh, wow. I fit 2 bills. There you go.
Yes, you are making everyone happy this morning.
Good to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a little cold in here. I can feel it.
Tad chilly.
But we'll all get used to it.
Sure we will.
We like to do the show from a refrigerated box.
Feel like I'm living with my dad again.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's staying at this degree.
Well,
no,
yeah,
he's for you.
No, you got that wrong. That was my dad.
Oh, was
All
it?
of our dads.
Oh, really?
Who pushed this up?
I know.
Put a sweater on!
That's right.
I hated that.
Please, just like 2 degrees. No!
Dad, I already have 6 sweaters on. I don't have any more.
I know you're not walking around without socks on. Not in our house.
That's right. No kidding.
Heat is so expensive.
I know.
God.
I mean, how much higher was the bill if it was a couple of degrees
I
warmer
know.
for the month?
Not much, but man,
But
it
it
acted
mattered.
like it was,
Yeah, it was the principle.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Energy efficiency and all that.
It's just like we never, in my opinion, had enough food in our house growing up. So I overstock everything, and there's things I just won't eat, but just like to know they're there.
Right? No, I know.
Just for the point of it, and same thing with the temperature. It has to stay above 70 as opposed to the 64 that my dad liked it.
Above 70, wow.
Was year round. Oh, year round.
Seriously, it was a rare day. Got up to 65.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's times I'm like doing stuff in the refrigerator. I leave it open for like 20 minutes. Let's leave the fridge open. What?
I know.
Because if you left it open at my house, you got yelled at for some reason.
Okay.
You don't want to lose the cold.
That's
you know?
right.
It's very hard to build that back
Wasted
up.
energy.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it open. What? Say I won't.
Well, you're a big boy now. You got your own house. You can do whatever you want.
Hey, guys, got his own fridge. He's made it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Parents were weird.
Oh, that's
Can
scary.
only imagine how we're going to be made fun of.
I know.
God, they had it so hot in this house. Believe they left the fridge open all the time?
Doesn't that seem rather cold? 64, 63,
yeah.
something like that?
Yes.
Is that colder than your house?
Oh,
That's
my
colder than your
gosh.
house is where I bet.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what I was supposed to 64
We
is
were
cold.
65.
All right, well, you had it good.
We were 65.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't. Oh,
Our house, you want it warm? Go get some wood out of the little wood area. Throw in the wood stove.
My mom would have to have a sit-down with my dad to get it up to 65.
Really?
Yes. Listen, they're cold.
Team meeting.
They're out of sweaters. And he'd be like, all right. And that would be like once every 2 weeks.
The whole family's nipples are showing. Can we stop this? It's really inappropriate.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. That is really scary.
Yeah.
The lovely memories.
And now look at us.
I
We're
know.
freezing in here.
Oh,
And we love it.
Yes. Well, I
Takes you
feel like
back,
we're more alert when it's freezing in here. It doesn't mean I like a cold environment. It's like a cold show environment. That's right.
keep us on our toes.
Because, I mean, let's be honest. I'm not a morning person.
No,
and the only
you
way to
think?
stay awake
Yeah.
is to keep it freezing
Right.
and make me feel like my dad's yelling at me. And that's the way it works.
Perfect.
You get it now, Stephen?
Also, it helps your creativity being cold like that, I'm sure.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
A big life lesson learned.
There it is.
Wow.
Stephen got it all down, apparently. More than I got out of it. How are you there, Stevie?
I'm doing well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a 68 guy.
You're a 68 in your house?
Yeah.
Jeez, he had
Cold, I
it.
think, isn't it?
That's why?
68 a little cold?
I would think incarnation that's a little cold, yeah.
It's closer to to Antarctica.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I just, that's...
Even with little Ben in the house, it's 68?
Well, we have pumped it up because of that.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, my thermostat hasn't moved in the past, 6 months from 72.
Yeah.
72, wow.
Mm-hmm. And I really like, because I try to go to 73, because sometimes 72 is actually a little too cold.
Right. No.
And I go to 73, and then I get hot real quick.
Isn't that
I
you
wish
can
there
really
was.
notice the
I really
change.
wish there was a 72 and a half.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we can discuss this.
Yeah, we got tough lives. Our lives suck. No.
68, huh, Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Yeah, it's a little too cold. I agree.
But you don't put gel in your hair, so it's all right.
It's David Spade on the record and breaking news to Ellen about rumors he's dating
Heather Locklear.
Are you the shocking new man?
My show had a show party, and she came by, and that turned into all this.
Right.
So I feel bad for her being connected with me.
You're funny, you're good looking, you're a
new
good kisser,
shoes.
very soft lips.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, leave it to Ellen to judge who out there is good boyfriend material.
Right. Well, but she does know from some soft lips.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but not the lips on your mouth, Terry.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
She's not, I wouldn't say, the authority on what man is really the prize of the lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
Okay.
Didn't she choose, who was the guy to have her baby?
I don't remember, but I'm sure he was bad.
Am I thinking of somebody else?
Yes. Ellen doesn't have a baby.
Oh. Who was the lesbian that had the really sick guy that in some
one
David
who had-
Crosby? Oh, David Crosby.
Yeah, David
Melissa
Crosby
Etheridge.
and
Oh, okay,
Melissa
wrong
Etheridge.
lesbians.
Right,
Yeah.
wrong lesbian.
I thought they
pair
were all
there.
the same.
No.
I thought you knew your lesbian trivia, though.
Oh, my bad.
You have a line up a vagina, and I'd give her the shot at picking out the best one.
And I would probably agree with you.
But
on
as
that.
far as boyfriends, I mean, come on. What does she know?
Zero.
Has she ever had her hand on a penis in her life?
Probably at least once, yes.
Yeah, I think
I
she
think
did.
so. I think
When
she
she did her
was-
high school reunion, they talked about that.
And she talked about having her hand on a penis?
Yeah, on the show.
Well, I'm asking you a direct
No,
question.
she didn't-
I mean, it does sound like a pretty specific question, doesn't it?
Right. Well, she
It
didn't
leaves nothing. It leaves nothing to the imagination, now does it? The question is, has she ever had her hand on a penis? And you're answering yes, and it doesn't seem like you really know.
Well, I mean, no
So
one.
think about your answer before you answer.
Well, no one would really know, but I mean, she had boyfriends in high school that she was talking about, so
Yeah, but
I assume she was a slut.
Gay phone operator went to the prom with a girl. Doesn't mean like he was like muff diving at the end of the night.
Well,
True.
no one says he was.
Right.
So the question was, again, one last time, has Ellen ever had her hand on a penis? And I don't think the answer is yes. I don't care how many guys she's gone out with. It's just not something she's ever been into, I would imagine.
Well, but, way back in the day, I think in order to try and fit in, she may have. Doesn't that, I mean?
But he wants a black or white answer, which we don't have.
That's right.
Oh.
That's exactly what I
There
want.
is no
because
gray
it's
area.
It's a direct question. I mean, how much of a gray answer can you give me when I ask you, has she ever had her hand on a penis?
I think the answer is yes, but I don't know for sure.
I think the answer is no.
Well, there
And
you
I'm
go.
willing to
We agree
bet
to
you
disagree.
$1,000.
Wow.
So we
Well, how
have
do
to
you
call
check?
Ellen and answer.
Yeah, we should on her show. That'd be great.
Yes, let's call her show. Maybe she'll answer us live while she's dancing.
That'd be great.
Well, she has to answer yes, so the people in the Midwest still watch her show.
Why would the people in the Midwest all of a sudden not watch a show if
Well,
she's
she's a lesbian,
one- And they love her for being a lesbian in the Midwest?
No, they don't love her for being a lesbian, so.
So she has to say, yes, I've had my hand on a penis.
Steven said
because-
she had to say no.
Oh, you did? I thought you said
I thought I'd say yes.
said yes.
Oh, that she has had her hand on a penis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right. Now that we're all... No, he did. He
did
said
say
yes.
All right.
He
Whatever.
said yes.
You know,
So everybody in the
too,
Midwest...
this is getting too involved now. I'm sorry I asked
We
the
were
question.
talking about David Spade. How did we get to Ellen
I think David
DeGeneres?
Spade has touched a penis as well.
Wow.
Well, that I'm not betting $1,000 on.
Right, okay.
But,
Hey, David Spade.
James Garner's.
oh, geez.
And Heather Locklear.
He's got a new... Heather Locklear has a penis?
No, that's how we got on to... Oh.
Yeah, he has a new show on... What channel is it?
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When did it start? About 6 months ago?
I'm not sure, but I think it's pretty recent.
Pretty recent.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've just started TiVoing for the last few weeks.
You're
like
T-boning
it?
it now.
Yeah, I love
You got a
it.
season pass on it?
I do, yes.
Wow. You just dole out season passes like that? No big deal?
I do.
You don't find those season pass little moments very sacred?
No, I like to just fill it up with a bunch of crap.
Got it.
I like to be surprised. I forget I TiVo something. And
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Ghost Hunters, yes.
But when you season pass something, you're taping every episode that's coming at you.
Well, if it's a repeat, it doesn't tape it.
Oh, you only season pass first runs?
Yes.
I see.
Oh,
That's smart.
Very
Yeah.
smart.
Oh,
of
I'm
you.
very savvy.
Well, you
Like-
scroll
You are.
down to the next line.
I go on my list. I see South Park's from '97.
Oh, yeah, I don't get that. Except for it does that with the Eliminate. I have about 15 Eliminates on there.
Eliminate's still on the air?
Oh,
It
yeah.
is?
You kidding me?
Really?
Every night.
What time?
3 in the morning.
Okay.
11
Against all
o'clock.
the, it's number one against all the infomercials.
That show will never cancel. You always can have idiots who want to date.
I understand. You always have idiots that want to date, but you have idiots watching people that want to date.
Yeah, that's the point.
But I guess the answer is yes.
Because I'm one of them.
Is Cheater still on the air?
Yes,
don't
I've
know.
seen it.
I got a TiVo Cheaters.
I have seen it. It's like late night, Saturday night,
Yeah, it's
Sunday
always
morning,
been-
something like that.
1 a.m. on a
Yeah.
Friday night / Saturday morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Is the guy still getting stabbed?
I hope so.
Okay.
I got a weird taste in my mouth that it was fake one time, so I'm kind of out on it.
Really?
Yeah, kind of a setup.
I always wondered about that. But it's pretty...
Still pretty cool.
Yeah. What else is going on, Terry?
Jeez, what happened to David Spade and all that?
Well, he's saying that it's not necessarily true that he's dating Heather Locklear.
All right.
But he's kind of becoming more big time.
Because of his new show.
Yes, because of his new show that Heather Locklear, who's a little jilted right now.
Yeah.
Due to the divorce with Richie Sambora, that
Yeah.
maybe she is jumping into the very masculine arms of David Spade, Terry.
Right. I mean, yeah, at least he's got a job, right?
I mean, they don't get more muscular and masculine than David Spade, huh?
He's a hot specimen for sure.
Right.
Ah, those six-pack abs of his.
Oh, he just makes her laugh.
Richie Sambora's got to be laughing if that's the case. Okay.
Probably so.
To go from just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the two guys that she's been with recently, Richie Sambora and Tommy Lee, probably collectively have the two biggest penises in the world. And then to go to David Spade, it looks like he just has a little shanker. I mean, what?
But you know what? It's still on the skinny side. I mean, all three of them are pretty skinny, too.
Yeah, but at least Tommy Lee and Richie Sambora have height.
Yeah, that is true.
David Spade's a little peanut.
He is. But maybe his, little...
Okay, well.
Anyway, well, is
I'm not betting $1,000.
Okay.
What else is going on?
Elizabeth Hasselbeck is in the news this morning. Apparently,
She's on The View?
Yes, she is on The View.
Yes, all right. I'm just making sure I got the right woman in my mind.
Yes, she has been visited by child welfare authorities.
Oh.
Recently.
So they went from Brittany's house over to Elizabeth
to the
Hasselbeck's.
Hasselbeck's house. Yes. Apparently.
Since we're in the neighborhood.
We'd stop on by. We got a report that you suck as a parent.
Is that right?
Yeah, apparently so. She has some woman, she's claiming a female stalker, who's been phoning in false accusations that Elizabeth and Tim are bad parents.
Bad parents.
Yeah.
So CPS went and visited their house to be sure, because that's all it takes these days, is to have one person, one crackpot, phone in a call to Child Protective Services saying you're a bad parent.
Apparently so.
And they will go and investigate you. So all I have to do is pick up the phone today and say, Terry Free, I saw her in the Safeway parking lot beating her children.
Right.
That's all it takes.
They probably deserved it.
And I'll say, yes, I did.
Oh, geez.
Now
And?
what?
But no, but the point is...
No, I understand you.
that
You're right.
you're in jeopardy of perhaps even losing your kids.
Yes.
If one wacko out there just makes a phone call making up stuff about
It's
you.
a sad state of affairs.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Now, Elizabeth Hasselbeck may be a bad parent. I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to come up with some cover-up as to why she shouldn't be visited by Child Protective Services. But the point is, if you have some wacko out there making phone calls... Everyone's going to be visited until we get to the point where CPS says, all right, we got to start coming up with a better means of figuring out who's bad, who's not,
Right.
instead of just allowing one phone call to be the criteria
Right.
here.
And what's so sad, anyway, is that CPS in itself is, already bogged down with so many cases that, I mean, they can't even get to all of them, and, terrible things have happened because of it.
Vinny the Pooh gets on the horn today just because he's bored.
Just 'cause
He picks up the phone, calls CPS, and says, Stephen Kilbreth put boogers on his kid's forehead all day this afternoon.
Is that abuse?
or tortured him somehow.
Or did some form of torture.
Yeah.
And they'll go to his house and investigate.
Well, they'd have to probably have some sort of proof, I would think.
Well, apparently not.
Well, no, listen to this. It says here, according to published reports, the woman who has a quote-unquote southern twang claims to be a friend of the family, has phoned various New York City agencies making allegations involving the Hasselbecks and their 1-year-old daughter, Grace Elizabeth.
And
so I guess apparently the CPS has gone to the house to visit them, and
the Hasselbecks don't know this woman.
yeah, that's what they are.
They're claiming
Yeah.
Southern twang. Nope, not our style. We don't know her.
Right.
And Elizabeth Hasselbeck is claiming this is some stalker
Yeah, and
who was obsessed with her from the show, and she's obviously a little resentful that CPS or Child Welfare or whatever division went to her house to investigate. That they knocked on her door. I mean, that would be a little bit bothersome if you know you're a good parent and some crackpot out there is making phone calls, assuming that is the case.
Well, and apparently Barbara Walters read a statement from the Hasselbecks on The View yesterday regarding this whole situation. You want to hear it?
No.
Okay.
It's probably her making the calls.
But are we to believe it? I just want to make sure I'm clear on this. CPS will just go out to a person's home immediately?
Well, I don't think immediately. I think
they don't need to investigate, like, without your knowledge, like following you, surveillance, or anything like that.
I think that maybe it sounds like from this story that she's made more than one call. It's been a series of calls,
right?
So I think
I
think that not just one call will make them come running out to your house, but I think a couple.
Something tells me I feel pretty confident that the nanny is taking very good care of Elizabeth Hasselbeck's kid.
Right.
The nanny's all over the things that need to be done, Terry.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
Yes.
The hired help was doing a fine job.
The hired help is doing a wonderful job.
Right. So
need not worry. But CPS should know better.
Yeah.
No, she seems very nice.
Well,
Nothing
the
could
nanny?
go wrong in that house.
The nanny seems
The
nice?
Hasselbecks seem really nice.
Oh.
The whole family.
Tim and Elizabeth.
You never know, though.
Yeah, you can never tell what a person's real personality is based on how they sound on TV or the radio.
Right.
That's true.
See, people think I don't think they think he's a nice guy. They must
Not
know
anymore.
He's a
You
dickhead.
kind of
What are you talking about?
ruined that.
The first year you were on the air with us, people assumed you were a nice boy.
Right. And you jaded me.
Remember we used to hear that?
Yes.
Steven sounds like such a nice guy.
I know.
Such a nice boy.
Yeah.
And now, call after call. You're that cat!
It's an unfortunate turn of events.
Oh,
here.
jeez.
Brought on by none other than yourself.
Myself.
Whoa.
They don't call you a dickhead for no reason.
Let me open the phone line, see if anyone has any thoughts on CPS and where it's going, where it's gone, where it's been.
When I called CPS, my mom, they just called us back.
They didn't
talk
come and
to her.
investigate?
No.
They just made a phone call.
Yeah.
But at least,
No, he's doing
but that's
fine.
the
See ya.
thing is,
But you were
Ask your
the
parents.
you were the
You
baby
don't-
calling in your own mom.
Right.
That's funny.
Did you call with a southern twang?
I should have. Apparently, it get you somewhere.
Yes. Matt. Matt,
Oh, hello, sorry.
how are you, Matt?
Pretty good.
You have something to say here?
Yeah, I was actually involved with the CPS a while back, a couple years back, and what they do is they'll go out, and it doesn't take anything but someone just to call and say something, or someone just to even assume, and they'll come out to your house, they'll go to your kid's school, interview them,
Man.
and they'll ask leading questions, all kinds of stuff to get them to say something, and once they have any shred of proof, come to your house and try to get you in their little programs.
Well, something's got to be done about that, Terry. It can't just be one phone call by someone who maybe you didn't pay a bet back to or something, or someone that you that didn't like you in high school, that remembers you and wants to just screw up your life for a moment and calling CPS and making up stuff about you.
jeez.
I mean, that's got to be a scary moment for Matt when he gets that knock on the door saying,
Yeah.
"We hear you're a bad parent. Let us in."
Right.
Yep.
Is that's what happened to you?
Well, they came out, and they were, my fiance called me and told me that there's people at the house, and they wanted to talk about the kids because they got in a little argument. One of them put a mark on the other one, and I had broken it up. And when they asked him what happened, he said, "Yeah, I got in a fight with my brother. My dad pushed me down."
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So it was your own kid
yeah.
ratted on you.
Jeez.
Yeah. So and
He didn't get
they
the
came
story
out,
right.
I was pretty mad. I was like,
You got to get him to rehearse it twice next time.
Looks like Santa's not coming this year.
Yeah. Nothing but coal for you.
Oh. All right, but
Yeah.
everything worked out all right?
Eventually.
No, I haven't seen my kid for years.
But you probably had to go through a bunch of crap, huh?
Oh, geez. Everything
Yeah,
seems to be...
it was pretty messed up.
More or less everything seems to have blown over, or no?
Well, the cops got called. They took him for like a week.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't
The
seen my
cops
child
did
Gary
not
Ridgway in a long
do
time.
it. Yeah.
All right, well...
Wow.
They tried to get me to sign him over, and that's when I said no and got a lawyer and had to go through all that.
Whoa.
One call.
Ended up suing them, sued the state, and now it's all good.
All right. There's a happy ending, I guess.
Wow,
I don't know.
yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Lonnie!
Yeah.
What's up, Lonnie?
Hey, how's it going?
What do you got, Leonard?
I'm just calling this whole CPS thing. I know Washington State's really bad for anybody can make one phone call, and when it has something to do with the father, they're pretty much right away going to come out and take a look at the house, question. I've had it happen to me.
Well, it's a
My
tough
daughter-
spot because I guess they have to. I mean, if they get a call and they don't do anything, and then you
Right.
find out the kid was like tortured and
Right.
and killed,
What? But
you then hear the stories. Oh, well, they were notified and they didn't do anything.
Right,
so it's a
right.
tough little moment for those involved with the Child Protective Services. But we heard the story not too long ago. I remember now. It's ringing a bell. Where remember, dump truck guy's wife called
Right.
in, or a dump truck guy called in saying his wife was spotted for a moment at a Target, just kind of pinching or slapping her kid to keep them in line because they were getting a lot of...
Swatted her on the little behind.
Swatted her on the behind, and some overzealous little customer of the store called in.
Yeah, and the police showed up in the parking lot.
And showed up and threatened to take the kids away.
Yes.
And that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I guess it might be different county because I called in my ex-wife knowing that she was on drugs and getting high with the kids in the car. And I was told by a CPS person that marijuana and meth were recreational drugs. And that if nothing was happening to the kids, that they weren't going to do anything.
I can't remember how many times I got my ass beaten in the cereal aisle, Terry, trying to get a little Lucky Charms in our cart when I was 9 years old. No customer did a damn thing.
No.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
My mom gave my principal permission to spank me.
Wow.
At school.
You can beat him.
Yeah. Go ahead. Have at it. If he's bad, hit him.
Wow.
Fine.
I'll just know if I see no skin on his ass what the deal is.
Yeah.
Right.
Good old days.
Raising a generation of soft, fruity kids.
Ah!
Whoa.
Back to beating them.
Brian. Brian.
Yes.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, what's up? Hey, CPS is a joke. I think those guys are right about, if it's on the father, they'll turn around and come out the father, but the mother, they won't investigate because I called on my daughter's mother because my daughter was coming to my house with flea bites all over her body.
What is?
And they basically said I was trying to instigate everything.
So
and I'm like, well, and the doctor called, and how can the doctor call and I can instigate a doctor to call?
Hey, doctor, call.
So you think it's unfair based on gender?
Oh, yeah, it's very unfair because...
Although that story that we just told was Dopey's wife.
They told me I was
Oh,
instigating the situation.
Right. And it was self-inflicted flea bite marks.
Yeah.
You put them
She
on.
She would come to my house for 1 month, and the whole month, I mean, I would have to
And
give her little flea bites.
you had a trained flea put bites on her.
Go.
That's what they thought, maybe?
Well, no, they thought the mother. I mean, when I tried to tell them the house was dirty,
Right.
they didn't believe me. And by the time
I
they
understand.
actually finally went out and finally did something, the mother finally cleaned up their house after how many months of me complaining.
Well, that'd be kind of cool to have a trained flea, though. You know?
Yeah?
I don't know what it takes to train a flea, Terry.
Neither do I. I don't like fleas.
You got to go to the flea circus.
Yes. Flea market?
Yeah, that too.
Ed! Oh, geez.
Whoa, Ed. Morning.
Ed?
Morning.
Yeah, it's Rise and Shine, sir. Or Shine and Rise. Yes, Ed.
What's happening, man?
What do you got, bud?
Oh, nothing, man. I talked to my daughter last night. She's like, she's half Navajo, half white, and her mom and her brother just moved down to Arizona, and she's 12, just turning 13, and she's already talking about suicide.
Oh, geez.
And she's got a bunch of kids down there messing with her, talking about how she doesn't know her culture, and because she's half Navajo, half white, and me being up here and her down there, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what I can, I don't know if I can call the school or whatever, to take care of the problem.
Terry said she would.
I would, definitely.
Well, the principal there is white, and my ex-wife had already talked to the principal, and said, have her take names down and they'll get expelled, but that's just making the problem worse. You know what I mean?
I would
Maybe
definitely
try a new school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Called homeschool.
Right.
Yes, homeschooling seems the way to go for the future.
At least
Yeah.
if you're getting tortured like that at school.
Yeah.
Right.
For a
She
while.
doesn't need to go through that.
For a lot of reasons.
Yeah. Man, that's tough.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the old trained flea.
Yeah.
Let's work on that during the break.
Okay.
Tough. I'm going to pull one off Pasty's comb over.
Oh, geez.
The T-Man.
The case against a Puyallup school counselor accused of inappropriately touching a 15-year-old girl has been dropped.
Ow!
Now the psychologist, Michael Matuka of Linwood, says he plans to sue the school district and police for negligent investigation.
Negligent investigation, Terry.
Negligent investigation.
You would think an investigation in and of itself is just fine because all you're doing is asking questions, and if it turns out the questions are coming up with answers that are going to clear this man, then that's that.
Right.
But just asking the question perhaps may have soiled this man's reputation, Terry.
Could have.
Soiled it.
Did you cross the line with this young lady? Was it a lot of that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well,
but apparently they've cleared this man, or the charges have been dropped, or whatever the case may be. And now he's going after the people who did the questioning.
And now the psychologist, Michael Matuka of Linwood.
What do you know about this, Matuka?
Matuka's he's a good kid. He throws the ball well. He can hit a little bit. He's a hell of a hustler.
It's a perfect name for Pinella, don't you think?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Him and Nellie.
Matuka.
Mona. Matuka. Whatever the hell his name is. He's only been on the team a short time. I already forgot his name. Bazooka. What is that again?
And now the psychologist, Michael Matuka of Linwood, says he plans to sue the school district and police for negligent investigation.
Yeah, it's really full out about that. It may not be the right road.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get a dime, Terry.
Yeah, but that wasn't a negligent investigation.
I understand. Well, that wasn't a negligent investigation, but it was a suing the school district kind of case nonetheless.
Well, for protecting him, yeah. Right,
and the school district seemed to win those cases a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, especially when you end up marrying the teacher that, you know.
All right, well, that's, again, specifics of that particular case.
Matuka's attorney says the girl lied. He's on paid leave. The school district says it will review the dismissal before it finishes its own investigation.
The girl lied. So 14, 15-year-old girls lie about having sex with their guidance counselors now or whatever?
You think? Yes.
Mm-hmm. I want to lie about Matuka.
He's such a jerk. Watch me get him in trouble.
That's what's happening? That's what we are to believe?
Yes. Absolutely.
If we believe that charges were appropriately dropped, we then have to believe that this 14-year-old girl lied about sexual little happenings between her and Matuka?
He said I could do anything.
Yep.
What's that now, Stephen?
He said I could do anything if I just put my mind to it. And now she has.
Are you trying to get into the mind of a 15-year-old girl? 14, whatever? Is that what you're trying to do, Stephen?
Well, I'm saying that's usually what counselors say, and so that's probably what she's saying.
Matuka! Okay. What else is going on in the world, Terry? What else is happening, please? You know, Vinny the Pooh was out last night at B.B. McGraw's. Speaking of soiling your reputation, he was out at B.B. McGraw's doing that old school night with Shellard Hart, Terry.
Down the hill from my house.
Talk about a dynamic duo. They were down the hill from your house. See, that's I'm surprised you even bring that up, because I don't think you stopped by to say hi, did you?
At 10 o'clock at night, it's a little tough for me.
Why? I mean, what?
Because,
You could go to bed at 10:15. You'd be home by 10:15 if you went and said hi at 10 o'clock.
It's a little tough because I'm putting a baby. I am a wussy.
Excuses. So what? You didn't get there till 10 o'clock, Pooh? Is that right?
I was there a little bit earlier, but it didn't really jump off until about.
So doesn't it kind of insult you? The Terry Free who lives 5 seconds down the street didn't come down and say hi.
I mean, she could have brought the tribe. You know, the tribe would have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you're only a half hour away.
Well, I just think it's a fascinating dynamic duo at the old school night. It was Vinny the Pooh spinning the tunes. It was Shelley Hart emceeing the deal. And those two made it happen in Auburn last night to a packed house.
All right.
From what the Pooh told me, it was a packed house.
Very good.
White people loving Johnny Gill.
All right.
Well, what were you playing?
Yeah, I was playing Johnny Gill.
Were you? What did you play?
Rub you the right way.
Oh, awesome.
I was,
Play a little Humpty Dance.
Yeah, some Heavy D.
Heavy D, nice. God dang.
Do you even know these songs that you're playing?
do.
I mean, you're only 21. You don't know much past 2004.
I do.
Did you know all the songs you were playing?
I do. Yeah. I mean, there was some that I had to put them in. I was like, oh, okay, that one.
Right. Shelly's like, play this, and you're like, I don't know what that. Oh yeah, I remember that one. It was like that. You didn't know what it was until you actually heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, Return of the Mac, 1997. Great. Takes you way back.
Wow. Back into time. But it was fun had for all. Is that right?
Yeah. Shelly was out there playing some wild game that it was weird.
Oh, gee, she was playing some wild game.
Yeah, she put a
that was supposed to be talked about. I was in the parking lot with some of her.
Wow.
Well, she put an apple in a stocking.
Oh, geez.
And she had ladies tie them around firefighters' waists, and they had to like position their hips to use the apple in the stocking to hit a lemon across the floor. But
well, this is great Auburn fun, Terry.
Yes, it is.
And not only was it a packed house. Terry had her own apple game going on at the house.
Yes. Here, honey, tie this around your waist and try and
not
sock that
only
lemon.
was the house packed, but one of the patrons at B.B. McGraw's last night giving Vinny the Pooh and Shelley Hart just an extra spectacular time was John Terry.
Stop it.
who brought the recording device that we gave him that we'll probably never see again to tape some of the festivities that went on at the little rally this past Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was, Tuesday morning.
So you're telling me he
Monday
didn't get the recording equipment back?
No, it's a $600 piece of equipment that we'll probably never see again.
He was walking around interviewing people like...
Yeah,
it was the thing to do.
Loves his new shiny toy.
And we're writing that off. Is that it?
Well, Carrie makes an excellent point. That was probably our best opportunity to get this piece of equipment back. If you would have just grabbed it and told him and said, hey, this is Cube 93 equipment, you could have actually gotten it back.
Right.
As it stands now, we'll probably never see that thing again.
I'm sure the engineers would have appreciated that.
If it means we never see him again, it might be worth it.
There you go.
Let him just play with the toy forever.
Have it. Stay away.
Yes.
Much closer to his own studio and his own show.
So are people coming up to you and the ladies saying, hey, it's the Pooh!
So cute!
Yes, Pooh is!
There was actually a situation where a larger woman...
Oh, jeez. A larger woman? Is this your PC way of saying a fat girl?
Well, she was...
Larger.
Right. Gave me her contact.
Now, when you say woman, what are we talking about as far as an age range that you kind of made her fit in? Like, I'm sure you sized up how old she was, right?
30 plus.
30 plus.
Oh.
A 30 plus larger woman comes up to you and gives you her contact information. That's how you're...
on a napkin.
On a napkin.
Wow, on a BB McGraw's napkin. Nothing like
with
it.
Barbecue sauce
Complete
on it.
with...
No, barbecue sauce was still on her face. So...
complete with first and last name, home, and cell phone numbers.
Well, you have to know
Email
how to get a hold of
address?
So you're bringing this up...
It had a phone number on it.
So you're bringing this up why? Are you suggesting that you're insulted that an older, larger woman is giving you her number? Because why else would you be bringing this up?
Yeah.
That's why you're bringing it up. You're bringing it up because you think a larger 30-plus woman has the audacity to give you, a young, strapping, handsome, good-looking DJ.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Like,
who does she think she is giving me her number? Lose 150 pounds and then we'll talk. That's basically what you're saying. That's rude.
Well,
Oh, it is.
She's still a listener and a fan. That is kind of rude.
Well, I thanked her. I was like,
well,
okay.
tell me, what other reason are you bringing the story up? Why is this story relevant other than the fact that you were a little astonished that a 30-plus larger woman gave you her contact information? She's probably sitting by the phone right now thinking you'll call any minute.
Yeah, I hope not.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Let's call her and see why.
Well, give me your number. I'm
going to call her out the air.
Truthfully, it's still in the DJ booth.
You
that's dirty.
It's still in the DJ booth because he immediately put it in his cell phone. He's going to call her this weekend. You stored it in your cell phone. That's why it's still in the DJ booth, big timer.
Well, I wouldn't say all that.
If you didn't store it in your cell phone booth, then I don't believe... If you didn't store it in your cell phone, I don't believe it's still in the booth. I think it's probably magneted to your refrigerator.
Magneted to your refrigerator.
Magneted to it.
I'm 100% sure it's still in the DJ booth, unless they clean the booth and then threw it away.
So you think...
Wow,
it would just look like a napkin.
You hurt her so much.
Yeah, that's really mean.
She was drunk. She ain't gonna remember it anyway.
Oh, Vinny.
Did she have her eyes focused on you, or was it one of those drunken walkovers to the DJ?
It was a drunken, because the way the DJ booth was, you had to climb underneath something, so she kind of like stumbled over to it and then kind of had her arm on the wall for support, and she was like, hey, I'm the one who asked if you were single. I was like, okay. And she's like, here, take this. And it was a rolled up napkin with her number on it.
Did she at least have big ones?
Oh, God. They were spilling out.
Yeah.
They were spilling out.
It might be worth it then.
You sure it didn't say anywhere on the napkin, this is for Hot Fudge Scott?
No. I didn't look it on the back, though. It could have.
So that's the...
She wanted you.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you're bringing up this story. That's why the story stands out to you. Because I'm sure you've got numbers before. You don't bring up every story of a girl that gives you a number, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is the first time.
It was the largeness, the age,
and the age,
and the drunkenness all combined. It was funny.
He feels she has a lot of nerve coming up to him, 21-year-old DJ to the stars,
right?
And thinking that he's going to be wanting to take her down, Terry.
Yeah.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it there, Chief. Those are the only ones that you stood on.
And I think you got a lot of nerve bringing up that story just based on the details that you gave us.
It was just the truth. I'm just reporting the truth.
Think you're going to regret you left that number in the DJ booth at some point in your life.
Some point in my life.
You have to experience all kinds of ladies out there.
Some point in your life being this weekend, 2 a.m.
going, dang, I'm all alone again.
All my options have gone out the window.
It's just me and the barber again. What do I do now?
And you'll be thinking of that number you left in the DJ booth, and you'll be calling B.B. McGraw saying, I'll be there in 15 minutes. Just don't have anyone touch it.
Yeah, don't throw it away.
Right.
Might be
valuable.
Isn't that possible, big timer?
I guess it could be.
Or you could also...
I might end up at B.B. McGraw's on Friday.
Is that the only number you got last night?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you could twist it the other way. That's all he can pull.
That's right.
Twist it the other way.
What? He may be doing that 2 in the morning. What? What's the age range of people at the old school night at
There was a
big Auburn
good
establishment?
mix. There was the 21 and the 22.
There were 21 and 22-year-olds?
But also in the mix, the 36 and 37-year-olds, 38 possibly.
So people like around my age. But then again, it's old school. So
Old
that
school,
makes
you would
sense.
think it's more likely to have the 36-year-old than the 21-year-old.
Absolutely.
I didn't have a problem with it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Terry had on the satin jacket and the roller skates.
Oh, man.
Kicking it.
Yes.
Singing Gloria Gaynor, ready to go.
Yeah, rolled in with a cheeseburger on her plate.
Oh my gosh, with my leg warmers on, I was all over it.
Terry was a roller skating waitress back in the day.
Were you really?
Yes, I was.
But he doesn't know what roller
A&W.
skates are.
She still got the ass scars from the pinches to prove it.
No kidding.
It kind of sounds like he's making fun of patrons of old school nights.
Yeah, it kind of
I was a fan of it. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't, like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe Steven can host it next time.
There you
That's
go,
what I'm
Steven.
trying to say.
It almost seems like Steven's trying to wrestle away your night.
Well,
Starts at 10 in Auburn.
The thing is
Have fun.
that Steven can't mix, and that's what Vinny does.
Steven's trying to learn quickly, though.
But Shelley's the host, so I mean.
Well, Shelley's a perfect host.
Did Shelley let
And
you,
it was a ladies' night. Are you gonna?
did Shelley let you talk at all?
No, absolutely not.
She's the professional on the microphone.
That's right. I didn't even get a mic.
She's like just.
I just want to make it clear this is my gig, Vinny. I'm going to have the mic all night. Okay?
That's right.
She didn't give you a moment to say hi to the crowd.
Not at all.
Did she even introduce you?
Did she?
Well, yeah, she's.
Nice.
Yeah, but there was.
Oh, by the way, I brought my Vinny the Pooh. Yeah, that's it. Over there.
My valet.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that was an appropriate thing to allow you a moment to say something on the mic, or you would never even give it a second thought?
I'd have liked it if I had a mic for this one little part, because everybody was trying to get her on the dance floor to dance, and if I had a mic, I'd have go Shelley, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that would have been kind of fun.
Awesome.
Man, I can't believe you. I don't want to even think that the Auburn patrons missed out on that, Terry.
They did.
But
They
since
did.
I didn't have a mic, I couldn't
I
say
understand.
anything.
A little Shelley and VTP banter would have been kind of cool.
Well, now you know how way important it is for Vinny the Pooh to have a mic next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that thing going to happen again next week?
Yeah, they're there
Wow.
weekly
Going
for the
down.
next couple of weeks.
Can't wait for that fat babe to come up to you now. I heard you on the air.
I'm definitely getting my
I'll
ass kicked.
squash you like a grape.
Oh, wow.
But here's my number if you want to try again.
Here's my number. If you
No,
want
it'll
me to
still
squash
it'll
you.
still be in the booth.
Is she a white woman?
She was.
Big old white woman.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking she can have a moment.
Yep. Look at the skinny black guy.
That's right.
Was the crowd predominantly white, or what's the deal there?
It was a good mix.
Good mix?
Really
Nice
good.
mix? A better
Nice
mix?
A better mix.
All right.
Wow. Very good.
Sounds like
It was
a
overall
time.
fun.
Everyone was having fun.
Yes.
Even that woman.
As far as I know.
Especially that
she was
woman.
pretty drunk. By the time I left, she was probably throwing up somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Everybody raising their hands in the air.
Just think, if you'd have played your cards right, she could have been thrown up on you.
Oh, Vinny, how
What's enough, David?
sexy.
I mean, if they just started it at 4, I would love it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'd be
Happy
down there
hour,
every-
old school.
Every Wednesday.
I'll tell you what, you show up at 4 and try to get the party started.
Yeah.
All right? See where it leads. All right?
I'll be there at 10.
What else is going on in this world of ours, Terry? What else is happening?
Here's something kind of exciting for Hot Shizzle over here.
Oh, geez.
VH1 is having a contest called Heir to the Throne, and they are going to find the best air guitarist of them all.
Talking about old school. He's still doing the air guitar, huh? Hot Soup Scott.
Oh my gosh! The winner gets a trip to the VH1 Rock Honors in Las Vegas, where he or she will perform, quote unquote, on the red carpet. And the winner will also be entered in the U.S. Air Guitar Championships finals in New York.
What do you say, Hot Soup? You want to be an air guitar champion?
That
or what?
sounds awesome.
That is a fantasy getaway, isn't it?
I also do the air working out every day, too.
Yes.
Well,
I think I'm a real natural.
All you have to do is submit a video of yourself rocking out for at least 59 seconds to one of the following 4 songs.
Well, maybe you can start practicing at old school night next week.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cherry Pie by
Just don't
Warren.
take Shelley's microphone. Everything will be fine.
Yeah,
Trust
no
me, I already
kidding.
learned that lesson the hard way.
You got it.
The T-Man.
We are indeed smack dap in the middle of what would be Seattle's red light district if Mayor Greg Nichols gets his way.
Yeah, how about that? How about the mayor proposing a red light district? You gotta love him, huh?
I've seen.
Gotta love him. And this dude is smack dap in the middle of it?
Smack dap.
According to him.
Wow.
I thought the expression was smack dab, but if he wants to be smack dap, that's fine.
Well, you know, lately the news people have been getting a little.
Well, when you're talking about a red light district, then all that oozes from that.
Yeah, dap would be. Right?
Dap is appropriate.
We are indeed smack dap in the middle of what would be Seattle's red light district if Mayor Greg Nichols gets his way.
Yeah.
But tonight it became clear that getting his way won't be easy.
Ow!
Currently, the mayor's proposed red light district is for the most part a mix of heavy industrial and commercial businesses. But it is surrounded by neighborhoods like Georgetown and Beacon Hill.
Got it.
And up-and-coming business districts like SoDo. Opponents fear that will all change if clubs like this and activities like this are forced into the area. Craig Lorch owns Total Reclaim in the heart of the area.
We're going to see it evolve, and right now I think the mayor and the council have the opportunity of choosing how that evolution is going to occur.
The council is still undecided. Still has to vote on the proposal.
Sure.
But Urban Planning Committee Chairman Peter Steinbrück wanted to hear from the public.
Peter Steiner, Terry? He's on the case?
Steinbrück, I believe.
Yeah,
not
during the break, I'm going to lay a Steinbrück.
Oh, my God.
And did he ever?
This council bill is completely terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Guy got all dramatic, was ripping it up right in front of the council.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he ripped it up. Okay, I guess it's over, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have the paperwork anymore. Everyone go home. The proposal is off.
That was the one copy. It was the only copy, and we were fresh out of tape.
Should have made some copies. We didn't think ahead. We didn't know the guy was going to rip it up.
Yeah.
The guy got all dramatic and was ripping it up in front of the council members, Terry. Did you see that on the news?
I did.
And even had trouble ripping it.
I know.
He was struggling to rip it.
I swear I'm strong enough.
I got to start working out.
He's going to move on to phone books at some point. Really impress everyone.
Did he ever?
This council bill is completely terrible.
Oh, jeez.
It's untimely.
Wow.
It's ineffective.
Wow.
It harms the public interest.
Sure.
According to the city's own report, strip clubs are a nexus of litter, noise, traffic, decline in property values, increase in insurance rates, burglary, vandalism, rape, assaults, drugs, and prostitution.
People will drink in their cars. There will be street prostitution, and the SPD will need to devote special resources to the area.
But where they're proposing the red light district, Terry, I mean, let's be honest, there's not much going on down there right now. All right?
No.
And there's probably a couple of prostitutes as we speak in the area
Right.
if you were to go and head on down there right now, I'm sorry to say.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, all those things they listed already gone.
It's not like...
And that's the mayor's point.
It's not like they proposed the red light district in Medina. Okay?
No, I know.
Let's start at Bill Gates' house and work it all the way to Howard Schultz's, and in between there we'll have a little red light district. What do you guys think?
Yes. I'm in.
All right.
I hear you.
So the rich people win because they don't have to have it in their neighborhood.
Well, it's the
People
place
live in Georgetown and Beacon Hill.
Not in this little zone, though. There's no.
Well, within the.
Maybe nearby, within a block or two, there are some residents, but come on. Little red light district, they're loving the idea.
Closer to work, then.
Yeah. They can walk to work.
Yeah.
Look at all the new jobs it'll create.
Yes.
Wow.
And just think, T-Man will be your new best friend. I'll be there all the time! Right on the red light district!
Oh, jeez.
But they have to do it somewhere since they lifted the moratorium.
They did what now?
Well, there was a 17-year ban on new strip clubs in the city, so they have to put them somewhere.
And this 4-foot rule just doesn't seem to be taking effect because from what I hear, Terry, I mean, I have some friends that have been at some strip clubs lately.
Yeah?
And they're just as on top as you as ever.
Wow.
I mean, it's only a friend that counts.
Right.
Well, don't give away all the tricks.
So 4 feet turns into 4 inches?
Well, Terry, I don't know if you've been checking me out a little bit lately, but I've been growing a tad.
Oh, okay.
I'm up to 4 1/8. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
According to the city's own report, strip clubs are a nexus of litter, noise, traffic, decline in property values.
He starts with litter, Terry.
Yes, he does.
I would start with your biggest bang. Is that your biggest bang? Is that your biggest problem when you have a red light district?
The litter?
The litter? I mean, not litter. Not to say litter's a good thing. Litter's never a good thing. But, I mean, don't you bring out your big guns early?
Yeah, I would.
You lose the attention of the council. Oh, litter. Okay, we can handle that.
Right. So we just send the street sweepers there a little bit more often.
Right.
No big
According
deal.
to the city's own report, strip clubs are a nexus of litter, noise, traffic, decline in property values, increase in insurance rates.
Yeah, because I always know on my way out of the strip club on the way to my car, I'm always just dumping trash everywhere.
Oh, nice place for my McDonald's bag.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
I don't know, making a direct correlation to strip clubs and litter.
Wow.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Added activity of people who...
Well, but it's not like
What are
the
you-
cleanest place anyway.
I understand, but what are you leaving the strip club? What are you littering all the cocktail napkins you stole, or
Maybe
what?
so. I don't know.
All the evidence?
According to the city's own
Your pride.
report, strip clubs are a nexus of litter, noise, traffic, decline in property values, increase in insurance rates, burglary, vandalism, rape, assaults, drugs, and prostitution.
If I was a council member, I'd say, well, my advice to you would be learn to live with it.
Whoa, or move.
All those things.
Sorry, but you'll have to move your business elsewhere.
Terry, you loving the idea of the red light district, or
Well,
what?
I mean...
You excited about this?
Oh, absolutely.
A place to head to blow off some steam, or what?
Sure, here, I need to go now.
Within walking distance of a, football game and all that.
Yeah. Get a little buzz going at the Premier Club, head down to the district, and get yourself a little lap dance. What do you say, Terry?
Yeah,
Hey.
can't wait to go litter.
I know.
Place to dump your garbage?
Yes.
When the
Finally.
garbage strike takes hold?
Yeah,
Man.
next week could be.
Is that right? The garbage strike is set to begin next
Well,
week?
they start talks up again.
They better get this red light district built quick.
I know.
I have no place to put my trash.
They started
Pouring
with-
mine right over Snoqualmie Falls.
Whoa.
For all the tourists to see.
And then I'll see it float by.
Yeah, right by your house.
Burglary, vandalism, rape, assaults, drugs, and prostitution.
People will drink in their cars. There will be street prostitution, and the SPD will need to devote special resources to the area. And local residents, especially women, will be afraid to go there. And
Oh, jeez.
Now, opposition was universal at tonight's meeting. Now, council members are also considering another proposal that would allow the strip club citywide with certain limitations. Opponents say that they prefer that proposal because it spreads the burden throughout the city. A vote is expected next week.
Okay, so there won't be a specific district. They'll just be scattered,
Yeah, popping up all over the place.
scattered aimlessly across the counties.
There you go.
It's better for the city to put it all in one location.
Easier for them to, maintain
Patrol
and
and-
patrol. Yeah.
Well, why weren't you there arguing for the mayor, Stephen?
Well, I mean, there's really not many other places in the city you could do it. I mean, you got Powers, who's the mayor of Lake City, who's
Oh, yes.
probably against more strip clubs.
Oh,
but,
no, he's probably all for him. Come on.
Stephen's just worried that one will pop up in Carnation.
Well, it doesn't affect us.
Hey, the guy.
This law, so.
Aren't you King County still?
Yeah, but this is the city of Seattle.
You never know.
Might
there's
go
a lot-
out to the urban area.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people, business to drive out there, I'm sure.
Well,
Do a lot of undercover stuff out
yeah,
there.
you can. Word will get around, and the next thing you know, droves of people.
Hey, look, a completely unlittered land. Let's destroy it.
Nice.
No
Perfect.
prostitutes here until now.
We own this block. All that's here is a house that says Shea Kilbreth. You excited about this, Stephen?
Well, I would be very excited, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Be the first one in line knocking on the door to go in.
Well, we'll see what happens, Terry. The red light district.
Yeah, wouldn't that be just nutty?
I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Probably not, but
Just because of the name of it all, the red light district. It's too seedy.
no, I
Negative
know
connotation.
that.
It's a negative
Absolutely.
connotation.
right.
Just because of the name.
Right.
Seattle is not going to stand for having a red light district.
Right.
Thanks for the Stephen. They really added emphasis. So I'm telling
You
you,
drove home the point there, Stephen.
my prediction is
Yeah?
it'll never come to fruition. Stephen, I needed a there from someone a little stronger than Terry.
Yeah.
It'll never come to be.
Oh, no fruition here, T-Man.
Easy. That's a little overdone. What else is going on, Terry?
We must have fresh batteries in today.
What else is happening? Speaking of fresh batteries, we have 4 passes to the Global Import and Domestic Car Show. And Stephen R. Kilbreth is going to spin the wheel, spin the rim, spin it all together as one as we find someone who would like to win 4 passes for May 13th, Saturday afternoon and evening, to go see the car show at the Tacoma Dome in T-Town.
All right. Cool.
Strip clubs can go anywhere.
First caller at 1-866-663-T-MAN, who is in the right spot at the right time when the wheel stops a-spinning, is going to get themselves 4 passes, and that wheel begins spinning now. The batteries there, they're working good. They're energizing the buddy.
Whoa, what was that?
Sounds like it's going strong and just peters out without any notice, Terry.
All right, and there's
Fiery, crashing death.
See, I can't do the slowdown anymore. I don't know why. I even practiced yesterday, and I couldn't do it.
At home.
You practiced at home?
I did.
Yeah, did you?
I went 28 seconds at home, but today only 17.
Wow, you've been timing yourself?
I have.
Did the neighbors complain at all? We
neighbors.
take a red light district over this. What the hell's going on? Who's that making that sound?
Oh, 28 seconds of the wheel. I get it now.
It's just too much pressure, Stephen.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
This isn't pressure.
I think there has been a lot of added undue pressure on you.
Andrea, the wheel landed on you.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to know. And what can you tell us about yourself, love?
Well, I'm sitting here at work, here quite early in the morning, just busy, and thought I'd take a quick break and see if I could win some tickets to go to the car show.
What do you do, Andrea?
I work for Pierce County Parks and Recreation.
Oh, jeez. And what are your responsibilities there? I mean, the parks pretty much are
Let's see, I run
doing
adult...
fine without you, right?
We got to fix the slide today.
Okay.
I run adult sports and youth sports.
You do what now?
I run adult sports and youth sports.
Adult sports.
Yes.
So without you, there'd be a lot of adults in Pierce County without a softball game to attend.
You know, that's what I'm scheduling right now. So
Wow.
absolutely.
Really?
Well, I hope you're penciling me in.
Co-ed?
Starting pitcher.
That's right. No, you're left out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
she's got all the softball jokes.
Yep.
Yet she's calling for tickets.
I am. I'm calling for myself
Well,
and my husband. So
Guess what position you'll be playing at the car show?
yes, that's great. So yep, would love to go. My husband's all geared up and some great cars.
I don't know, Terry. I don't know how she could just laugh about the prospects of me playing in the softball game. I'm not supposed to throw her passes to the car show.
I know.
Sounds like she already has them spent, too.
Yeah, she does.
It sounds like she's being a little presumptuous that the tickets are already hers.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
because the
absolutely
husband is
not.
already geared up.
Right. He's geared up, ready to go. Like,
All
I'm supposed to be
oil.
like, well, I guess I have nothing to say in the matter.
Oh, no, he's geared up.
If he's geared up, what can I do?
Hey, once a guy's geared up,
Can't ungear the guy.
it's best to just let him finish.
Whoa.
Andrea, how long have you been married?
Almost 8 years.
What man has tolerated that Mickey Mouse voice of yours for?
You know, he's pretty patient with me.
Is
I tell
that
ya.
right?
8 years and 2 kids later.
It requires a lot of patience to be married to you?
You know, it does.
And why is that? Because of
Well,
all your
you know-
multiple affairs or what?
No, I'm a strong-minded woman.
Is that so?
Yes, I am.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
Well, I've always been that way, and I know I am, so I wholeheartedly admit it.
Oh, jeez.
No blinders on there.
I don't know, Terry. She sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
Where are you from originally?
Actually, Spokane.
Eastern Washington.
That's
gal.
right.
Yes, thanks for breaking it down for us, Terry.
Washington.
And 8 years of marriage, huh? And going strong, I would imagine.
Yep, 8 years and
Yes.
2 kids later.
2 kids.
2 kids.
Ages?
My
Say
youngest
9.
will be
Say
1.
9. I want to hear it. I don't believe it's coming. Go ahead, what?
My youngest will be 1 on May 1st, and
1.
my oldest just turned 6.
I knew they'd be perfectly legitimate and inside the marriage, Terry.
Damn her.
Definitely.
She just
Doesn't
seems
work like that in Spokane.
That's why they kicked her out of there.
Yeah.
a little too conservative. She doesn't seem like red light district material, Terry.
Well, I don't know red light district, but, you know, hey, I just turned 30.
You're not going to set one up in the Pierce County Park there?
That's right. No, I don't think so.
No, it's not the style of...
I don't think so.
I
I don't
understand.
think they'd go for that.
They go for the badminton game ahead of that, I would imagine.
Well, we do have badminton here, yes.
I believe you do. I believe you do.
Stephen got all excited.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to give you the rundown of what we offered? No, just
Not
joking.
really. Now, what are
You
you
have
going
to bring
get?
your own shuttlecock, or do
Oh,
you
geez.
have those?
Oh.
Stephen, hopefully they'll provide you a shuttlecock, because I don't really like the odds of you bringing a quality one. But anyway, I don't even know. What are we talking about? What's a shuttlecock? I don't...
In that
birdie.
case, a little
Oh,
birdie.
is that
It's
what
called
you-
a shuttlecock.
Why don't you just call it a birdie? Why does Stephen have
called
to...
a shuttlecock?
You know, I don't
Stephen
know, but I
wants-
have plenty of them here. I'd be more than happy
You
to
got plenty
bring
of
you one.
shuttlecocks?
Yes. I've got plenty.
Mm-hmm.
So come on.
You good at taking care of the shuttlecock there, are you?
Of course.
Yes. Yes, I believe you are.
Oh, goodness.
What do you think of old...
Seems very
of
nice.
Andrea? How old are you, Andrea?
I said 30.
30.
And what do you do aside from your work? What do you do for fun with your husband and your kids? What gets you worked up on just a free and clear weekend for you?
Well, we hang out as a family. We do a lot of stuff with friends. Since, with 2 young children, we don't get out very much, but when we do, we like to go out and have some fun in the evening.
And what could the car show offer you? You don't necessarily sound like car show material to me, but you never know. What do you see yourself doing at the car show that gets you excited?
Well, of course, the hubby wants to go see all the nice car models, but we actually go to quite a few of the car shows.
And you don't get a little annoyed, perturbed, agitated when your husband makes some goofy comments about the car show models? You don't give him a swift kick, or what's the deal there?
Nope, I don't give him a swift kick.
Because you're a very confident woman, and
that's right.
That
absolutely.
you got more to offer than any beautiful-bodied, long, lanky, perfectly groomed, hot-ass, big-time car model, right?
Well, for my husband.
For your husband. Because you just laugh knowing that he has no shot with them whatsoever.
That's right.
That's nice.
That's right. So, yeah, we have some friends that'll be showing in the car show.
You know the schlub you married, and he has no car model shot potential.
Oh, he could. My husband's hot.
Oh, really? So if he put his mind to it, if he really desired to, but of course he doesn't, if he really longed to be with a car model, he could make it happen.
He probably could.
But fortunately, you married a guy who's so devoted to you and so in love with you, he doesn't even realize there are any other women in the world.
That's right. That's right.
Well, because she's hot. She's her own hot car model.
I am.
Yes.
I am.
Or they could just be in love.
Yep, that's right.
Yo.
Likely story.
Why do I feel like you gotta bang out the hood after she lays on the car, Terry?
Wow.
You don't want her on your head.
Really?
Oh, man.
Are you in shape? I mean, you work for the Parks and Recreation Patrol there, or whatever you call it. Yeah. Do you keep yourself in park-like shape, or what do you?
Yep, after the last kid, we're getting back there. So
Mm-hmm.
we're slowly getting there.
So you put time into that. You work out, you run, you exercise, you do something that involves a little agility or something like that. Yes or no?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. They do it as a couple, Terry.
Wow, that's
they
fabulous.
jump rope together as one.
Aww.
Hey, my name is...
Yeah, one of the best ways of.
Okay.
That's right.
Burning fat.
And you work yourselves out sexually, I would imagine. Even though you have 2 kids in the bank, you still get yourself all worked up and sweated up and hot and bothered. After a nice dinner, you get yourself in the bed and roll around a little bit, don't you?
Whenever we can.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we can, yep.
Dinner, watch Deal or No Deal, kiss the kids goodnight, into the bed.
Come on, baby, it's a deal.
And they roll
It's 7
around.
o'clock.
That's what
It's
people
time
like
for
her
bed.
do. They roll around, Terry.
They roll around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we put the kids to bed quite early. So no.
Wow.
What do you mean no?
Well,
You don't put them in?
yeah, 7 o'clock.
Whoa.
No, I'm just.
That is early.
Sounds good to me.
Steven's like, can I move in? She's an awfully
She seems
perky.
a bit off.
Whoa.
Something not right.
There's a lot not right here.
Oh,
Nice lady.
She is nice. In love with her husband, has a lovely family.
Maybe that's it.
Most peculiar
Whoa.
part is a lot of people out here in this area can relate to this woman.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a
You're a bizarre girl. You realize that, Andrea, right?
No.
No.
She's very normal, I think.
I am. I'm pretty darn normal.
And when it comes to your sexual appetite, it's higher than the average woman, right along the average line, or below it?
I'd say probably right along the average line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, something about working full time and having 2 kids and all that to take
Yeah,
care
you
of.
need it every once in a while, but you're not necessily blowing down the nympho door there or anything.
No, nah. Sometimes sleep's a little more important than it.
Mm-hmm.
Amen, sister.
Yeah.
Starting to like her more and more, huh?
That's right.
Like, give her the tickets now.
So we're talking to a completely satisfied and content woman,
I
Terry.
am.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I
She
am.
loves her life. She loves her husband. She loves her kids. She loves her job. She loves everything there is to offer in the world.
That's great.
Nice.
If she could change anything, she'd pass it on and let someone else do the changing.
Wow.
That's right.
Am I pretty much nailing this or what?
No, you're right on.
No complaints?
Right on.
Complete satisfaction.
Yep.
What doesn't add up, Terry?
Have you ever had any bumps in your relationship at all? Any kind of trying
Or
times?
bumps on your coach or anything like that? Anything out of the ordinary here? What's going on?
No, of course, is that every relationship has bumps and bruises and things like that.
Bruises.
And you get through them and move on.
All right, we'll start with the bumps. What STDs have you had in the past? Anything that you can talk about or no?
Well, none that have been diagnosed yet.
Just waiting for hubby to get home.
And the bruises, did you go to a doctor? Did you tell on him at all? Or are you just keeping this under wraps?
No, not my bruises, his bruises.
Aha, because he needs a good beating every once in a while.
Absolutely.
That's the secret to the success of your marriage.
Absolutely.
A good punch in the eyeball.
Yeah.
So he's a battered husband. That's what makes him so good.
Now, we laugh about this, but I wonder, have you ever hit your husband in a fit of rage or a moment of anger or what?
Oh, yeah.
You have, and what do you hit him with? Your fist?
My fist?
Your
frying pan?
Frying pan or...
Rolling pin?
No, just a fist.
You hit him with a fist.
Ironing board.
And when you hit him with your fist, does he realize, oh, geez, I did wrong, and he stands up straighter and makes it right, or does he fight back?
Oh, no, usually just...
Grab you by the throat and all-out brawl before you know it.
The kids are going, Mommy, Daddy.
Mm-hmm. What happens when you punch him in the face?
Oh, I've never done that and never would.
Where do you punch him?
Usually his arm.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
He laughs at me.
never would. Oh, his arm. Some would say the arm is too much. Andrea, a punch in the arm can do some damage, and you seem to be thinking that's okay, but the face is off. Oh, that's crazy.
No.
Why are you winding up and punching your husband in the arm?
Oh, it's usually just a little love tap, And then
I don't know about it. Now she's downplaying it, Terry. I don't know if I want any women arm punchers at the car show, Terry. Before you know it, it's all out Brawl City.
I know. Don't want any domestic violence cases going on.
That's right.
Does he like a fist any other places while we're on the subject, or what?
Nah, no.
Just
no
the
thanks.
arm.
I'll pass.
Mm-hmm.
You'll pass, but does he pass?
Oh, jeez.
He accepts.
Yes.
Hello.
And would you consider yourself as happily married as a married couple can be, or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Would he agree with you?
Yes, he would.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got no choice.
Because you'd make him agree.
So for women out there who've been desperately trying to find their soulmate and have come up short, come up empty up till now in their lives, where were you so fortunately able to find this person who went on to become the ultimate fate that, as fate gets? Where did you find him?
I met him at college.
Hell's Diner. You met him in college?
I did. I went to PLU, and I met him there. Well, he wasn't a student. He was a friend of...
He was a professor.
He was a friend of a friend. So,
Translation, he was a professor.
Yep.
He was a professor?
No, he was just a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought he was quite a nerd at first, and then, just kind of...
And then you realize, wait a minute, so am I.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect. I thought he was hot. What do you mean he was a nerd?
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, the whole, kindergarten, the push him when you like him type thing, punch him when you like him and run away.
Whatever. She's rambling now. Okay, Andrea, I'm glad you're out there. I'm glad you're a listener, and I'm happy to give you 4 passes to the car.
Thank you.
Now, I imagine you'll be taking your husband and your 2 kids, or you're not taking your kids?
No, kids will stay home.
And who gets the other 2 passes?
Probably my brother-in-law and soon-to-be sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Brother-in-law and sister-in-law.
And soon-to-be.
So it's like her husband's brother,
brother-in-law
probably.
and fiance.
Right.
Yes, so we'll probably all go together.
Yeah, baby.
That's right.
Tear up Tacoma that night, won't you?
That's right.
Okay. As only you can do.
That's right.
Your own revolving red light district in and of yourself. I don't have a notice. Hang on. Hang on the line. It shocks me that there are all kinds of people listening to this program. Terry.
Yeah.
Happy people are fun.
Yeah.
Happy people.
You just don't know what to do with them, Terry.
Yeah, it is
so
kind of-
peculiar to hear from them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they're there. Good to know.
It's like finding the Loch Ness Monster. You knew it was out there.
Right.
Never thought you'd come across it, Terry.
But we have.
Did we really?
Come across. Dumpy's a little slow today.
I thought the wheel was bad. Jeez.
Steven stole his batteries.
The T-Man.
It's Babygate 2, and Extra has Kevin Federline caught on camera trying to dodge questions about Sean Preston's health.
Oh, geez, you know the baby, Terry. The 7-month-old baby had his skull cracked.
I do know that.
Fell out of the high chair, right on top of his head. Cracked skull.
Yeah.
As I said, Terry, most people get through a lifetime without having their skull crack.
True.
Poor baby Sean Preston already is 7 months into a life with a cracked skull. It's not looking very promising for him, I would say.
No.
Caught on camera trying to dodge questions about Sean Preston's health.
Who did they get? They got Kevin Federline they asked him questions.
Yeah.
He was put under the hot lights needing to answer questions about his own baby?
Yes.
How's the baby?
What did he say? How's the baby?
How's the baby?
You need reporters firing that?
Well.
They're really that concerned?
What baby?
Yeah, he doesn't even know. I'm doing fine, thank you.
How's the baby? Everything okay with Sean?
It's the first time he's surfaced since child welfare workers, escorted by the L.A. Sheriff's Department, showed up Saturday on Brittany and K-Fed's doorstep.
Everything all right with Sean?
Extra was the first to bring you news of Sean Preston's head injury, and now we have more details on Brittany's second headline-grabbing baby drama this year. The date, April 1st. The place, Brittany and Kevin's Malibu mansion. Reports say Sean Preston was being put in his high chair by the nanny when it snapped, sending the tyke tumbling to the floor.
Sounds like it was a good purchase, huh?
Yeah,
the snapping high chair?
Yeah, high quality.
You know, I can't expect them to afford the best.
Well,
Brittany and K-Fed had a doctor check out Sean Preston at their home, but still concerned 6 days later, took him to the emergency room. Again, Sean Preston was given a clean bill of health, and Brittany's attorney tells Extra the baby was not injured, but the doctor who treated him reported the fall to authorities, resulting in this weekend's visit from Child Services.
Oh, so maybe the speculation of the cracked skull is not accurate, Terry, because they're saying now the baby is not injured. From the snapping high chair. Well, you can't expect them to afford a real top-flight quality high chair and have Sean or Kevin Federline able to get Parktronic on his Lamborghini, Terry. Got to have all the extras.
Right, that's true.
Can't afford everything. Got to cut corners somewhere.
Yeah.
The accident comes just months after Spears was spotted driving with an unrestrained Sean Preston in her lap. Following this latest incident, Child Protective Services talked to Brittany and Kevin for about a half an hour before deciding not to open a formal investigation.
Again, they've dodged any real charges, Terry.
I wonder how many calls it's going to take, how many visits.
I don't know. I just say we put the baby in full catcher's gear right now.
No kidding.
At all times.
Right, yeah.
Helmet.
Protective gear all the time.
Facial mask.
Yeah.
Shin guards.
Yes.
The works.
Mouth guard. Fit it now.
Give the kid a chance.
And if he starts to rat popos out, earplugs.
That could be the most damaging of it all, is having to hear Kevin Federline on his latest single, Terry.
Or better yet, how about you stay home and take care of your kid?
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Terry, it's ladies' night at Pure in Caesar's Palace. How can you do that?
They're career people. They need to, keep their jobs going.
Oh, wow.
Stephen understands.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
It's career. Woo.
What else is going on in the world, please, Terry? What else is happening?
Well, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I got the old Cosmo cracked open.
Is that what that is?
It is, with Lindsay.
Lindsay Lohan's on the cover?
Lindsay Lohan on the cover.
What month is that?
That is April. This month.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, that came out 5 months ago. But
well,
okay.
I know it did, and I already...
I see. You got little flags in there.
I do.
You got it all flagged up.
I do.
You take it that seriously?
Yes, of course. And actually, if you'd care to discuss an article or two, I'm open to it.
I'm more than interested, Terry.
Are you?
Yes.
Good.
And the title of the article that you find most interesting to discuss is...
Get the kissing you crave.
Get the kissing you crave?
Yes. Get the kissing you crave. Because we all crave it, us ladies.
Like that kiss right on my ass I've been telling about.
Wow.
I don't see how this could really spur on major mounds of discussion here, Terry.
What do you mean?
How deep can we get into the kissing you crave?
Okay,
got it. Let's move on.
Well, no, I mean...
Here it is. What if you don't really crave kissing?
Oh, gee, yeah, there you go. And then you got people like Hot Soup Scott, Terry.
You don't crave
Who doesn't believe kissing is for everybody?
Your wife doesn't crave kissing?
I didn't say that.
See, the article is perfect then for her.
It's not targeted for you.
Yeah.
But she doesn't not only get the kissing she craves, she doesn't get kissing, period.
Wow.
Kissing is not happening under the hot Shizzle Scott roof.
Oh, no kissing.
She's deprived.
He thinks
she's okay with her life.
He thinks kissing highly overrated, not necessary.
Really?
I'm not really into it. I think it's kind of gross.
Oh,
actually.
jeez.
Gosh.
And when you come down to it, Terry, kissing is about as arbitrary as two ears meeting from two different people. I mean, why did we decide that the mouths get together and make it happen? Why not two eyebrows just going for it?
Yeah, that's pretty sexy.
Yes.
You get a lot out of
Well,
that.
it's only not sexy because that's the way society decided
It's not
on
like
it.
one eyebrow can suck on the other eyebrow, you know?
So it's involving sucking. Sucking is what it's all about for you.
You like to suck a tongue.
The common
Mouth is
Yeah.
Nothing sticks out of the eyebrow.
Yeah, nothing's...
That's because we haven't worked on it. We haven't worked on it hard enough. We haven't gotten creative enough. We've neglected the eyebrow, Stephen.
Yeah.
If we were to,
well, we should try it.
Go deeper within the eyebrow, we'd discover all kinds of pleasures hidden deep inside.
Yeah, if you never waxed or tweezed, sure, just let your eyebrows go gangly.
Yeah, then of course you meet up with Constance the Bitchler and you got nothing there to jostle against. Because she's had it completely removed. Anyway, all right. No, kissing is a huge thing. I'm a
It
big
is.
as anti-kissing as this dude is over here, Terry. Hot shot, Scott.
That is surprising.
That's as important as this. That's as important as it is to me, Terry.
Wow. Well,
kissing
that's
is everything.
The kissing bandit.
Oh, man.
I'm the kissing bandit.
Are you? Big kisser you are.
Terry, when
you
the
know
moon,
how to do it just right,
when the
don't
moon
you?
comes out, I put on that little Robin mask that
Robin.
completely guards your identity.
Right.
Didn't look like Burt Ward at all.
Burt Ward.
And I go out there and just kiss random women and run away.
Wow. They don't recognize you at all, ever.
No. But they're left with a memory.
Oh, yeah.
I got to overcompensate for what this dude is not making happen.
I'm not really against it. Like, if people do it, it's cool with me. I'm not going to put on the sea turtle costume and protest with my Latino brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just not really into it.
Speaking of the Latino brothers, Terry, isn't there a story this morning about how some of our Latino brothers got fired from their jobs for showing up at Monday's protest?
Oh, yeah.
I hate to have to divert your attention away from the kissing article in Cosmo, but do you have that somewhere that you can tell me about? Because I heard something about
In the newspaper,
this.
yes, it happened. It was from a Monroe-based home painting contractor fired more than a quarter of its employees, all Latino workers, by the way.
All Latino workers who decided to leave the job and go to the rally in Seattle on Monday. So on Monday morning when I said, oh, no worker in his right mind, if you want to go to the rally, he's going to fire you.
Right.
I couldn't have been more wrong.
Right. And the thing is, it's not that like they left like the whole day or an hour after they started. They only left 2 hours early.
They left work 2 hours early, they probably got off work at 5, I would imagine, and left work at 3 to be at the rally at 3:30. And the dude who heads up that particular business decided to fire the workers.
It was actually a woman who is that they're talking about in this article.
A woman decided to fire her workers who just basically wanted to take part in the rally that has been going on all over the country.
Right. And the workers are claiming that they told their foreman not only, earlier in the day, but also like 2 weeks prior to that.
I'm sorry.
And,
I can't imagine any person who has any idea of how to run a business just from a public relations standard being so dumb, Terry, to fire workers because they left a couple hours early to attend this particular rally.
I think you're giving Monroe a little too much credit.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing
I must have overestimated the intelligence of some of the people that run stuff around here. To fire workers because they wanted to attend the rally for the immigration deal on Monday. That, to me, is so out of bounds that I don't know how any kind of backlash can be brought on a particular company that's involved in painting, but if there's a way, I don't see how people aren't filled with anger over the firing over these people that want to go to the rally.
Right. And the thing is that the owner does, acknowledge that he never warned the workers that they would ever be fired if they were to leave.
She better bring them back.
So
if they want to come back, because that's ridiculous.
And the owner just said that...
Now back to eyebrow kissing.
Oh, okay.
All right, what'd the owner say?
Well, the owner said it's just a simple case of workers breaking company rules. They said that they can't... They say the owner said we weren't going to let 17 people leave early for basically no excused absence. We let people leave early if their family is sick. They didn't have a reason. I mean, they did, but none that fit into our policy. That's good. That one.
It's the American way, man.
Oh, jeez.
It's how we use it.
And apparently, all these workers, supposedly has not been any complaints. They're great workers. Even the owner says they
had a great track record up to that point.
Up to that point.
But they left a couple hours early to attend the rally on Monday, and now they're out of jobs.
Right. And actually, even the foreman said, he didn't expect them to be fired, maybe a reprimand, but to be fired just like that for 2 hours early.
Mm-hmm.
So they have filed a grievance. The union has.
I would think so.
Happens. Now back to kissing.
Okay, yes. What do you have? I don't know. If it seems as though Hot Fudge Scott is not into the kissing article, I would ask you to pick out an article that we could all
maybe we could change his mind.
Involved with. Now
Steven's going to change my mind. I'll take a pass.
Whoa.
Steven seems like he's got some persuasive ways. By the end of this segment, he's going to have you kissing.
Wow.
Doing the wheel on my mouth.
Well, just because he doesn't like it doesn't mean that we can't, hear how to get the kiss you crave, right?
I like to have an article where everyone feels like they can be an active part of.
Okay.
And there are tons of articles that Terry has flagged off there, so I'd like to hear a couple other headlines to choose from. Maybe we'll go back to the eyebrow kissing one, but if not, then we'll find something better. Because I don't even know how deep you can go into that kissing article. You're going to get women out there to get the kiss they crave. Is that right?
Yes.
There's all these secret ways to dupe your man into kissing you just right.
And by the way, Hot Shot Scott, just to let you know, the amount of endorphins released during a passionate kiss is equivalent to at least a minimal dose of morphine.
Whoa.
You should really like
that. But much more endorphins are released this way.
Yeah.
I actually own endorphins on golf. Funny every time.
Jeez.
Little short guy playing golf.
What else is going on?
Well, it's not
if
really
you spend a little more time kissing and a little less time watching Dorf on golf, your life may be a little bit more interesting. Yes.
I actually, not necessarily articles. How about?
I remember asking him in the past, by the way, if his wife was completely on board with the knowledge that he was the non-kissing male.
Right.
Before they got married.
And
he told us, you remember on the show, Terry, unless I dreamt this. I don't think I dreamed about it. I don't think I'm spending my nights dreaming about Hot Shizzle. He told us that she was completely aware that he's a guy that has manufactured a life that is completely devoid of any kind of mouth-to-mouth get-togethers.
Yeah, right.
So she knew about it. Because I would think, like, if he advertised himself as some kind of kisser.
Right. And then once they got married and he put on it.
Your everyday normal guy who likes to kiss a woman, if he would advertise himself like that before marriage, and then all of a sudden they say, I do, and then all of a sudden the kissing stops, she may be feeling a little bit deprived, or in some sense lonely for a kiss. But she knew. She was aware.
That's right. No false advertising.
She had full
here.
information.
Wow.
He gave her the pamphlet. She read it over.
But that doesn't mean she still doesn't miss it or crave it.
I don't feel sorry for her, though. I understand. And I don't think she made a conscious decision. This is an educated woman we're talking about.
Yeah?
Who knew that she was marrying a guy. She could have married a lot of kissers out there.
A lot of kissers that don't sneak off into the garage every night to do illegal stuff. There's plenty of them out there.
She had her options, Terry.
That is
still a mystery why she's with me.
And she made a conscious decision to say I do to a man who she knew for the rest of her life she'd pretty much be without kissing. So that's that.
Kissless life.
A kissless life.
Wow.
Unless he's just trying to be all, big time, big man thing, and maybe he is a really
man,
big.
Not the kiss.
Maybe he is a kisser deep down.
Why would he lie about it?
I don't know.
Macho man.
Maybe machismo. I don't kiss.
Oh, geez.
Oh, it's actually probably the other way around.
Maybe 200 years from now there'll be a complete society without kissing. And
wow, that would suck.
Realizing that they're living better lives. Maybe he knows something we don't.
I just think humans' mouths are pretty disgusting.
But this is your wife.
Yeah, your wife's mouth is disgusting.
Well, for the most part, hers isn't.
You kiss your dog,
but,
probably.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh my God! But you won't kiss your wife.
They say a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's.
See.
See.
What other articles?
I see my wife licking her own butt. I'm gonna start kissing her.
If you do that, call me.
Okay.
Coming over. What else is going on, Terry?
I actually, instead of an article, how about a couple of letters?
Couple of letters?
From Cosmo that maybe you can give your opinion on,
women,
or your thoughts?
Are they women that write letters that ask for people's or Cosmo experts' advice, or what?
It just says, ask him anything.
Huh? Who's him?
Advice from our guy guru, Jonathan Small.
Oh, the guy guru.
Yes.
Jonathan Small is all over it. Jonathan Small is an advice guru.
Yeah, he's the guy guru.
When it comes to guys, he's the guru of knowledge. But is he?
The burning bush.
No.
So
Or that is I. Huh?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
So
Anyway.
maybe the burning bush should give some advice.
So women are writing letters asking
There's some letters here. Yeah.
the guru of guy
Yeah, the guy guru. Right.
give them his advice.
Yes.
All right. What kind of questions are they asking?
Here's the first question for you.
All right. I'm ready.
Well, my boyfriend.
Wait,
and
hold on. I need a kiss first.
Oh.
Just kidding.
You're
See,
good
I
at
did
kissing yourself.
Well, but
that's right.
What's that now?
So you're good at kissing yourself.
Thank you so much.
While my boyfriend and I
Someone's
were in
gotta do
bed.
it. Yes. Why my boyfriend and I were in bed. Yes.
I told him that I loved him for the first time.
Oh, jeez.
He said, "Aw, that's so sweet." Then he pulled me in closer and gave me a kiss on the forehead. Oh. But he didn't say it back.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he doesn't love me?
It means he doesn't even like you. Want to get a little AJ go? A little Steiner action, Terry.
Oh. Jeez.
Now, he's probably going to cushion the blow here, Terry, so to speak, and let her down easy. But I think you throw I love you out there and you don't get anything in return. That's about as direct information as you could possibly get, especially when you were doing what you were doing with a guy that you didn't even know whether he liked you or not. Wow. Serves you right. It's probably what Stephen Kilbreth's thinking.
Yeah.
You gave him the full eyebrow.
Maybe you should find out this information before.
Oh.
Just throwing your legs up.
Wow. Is that how you do it, Stephen?
Yes. And waving around like you just don't care.
Mm-hmm. Throw your legs in the air. All right, letter number 2.
Letter number 2. My boyfriend treats me like a princess.
Jeez.
But whenever
Like
we
a what now?
Like a princess.
All right.
Okay. But whenever we have sex, he always says raunchy things to me like, "Do you want it, bitch?"
Whoa.
He's normally the sweetest guy ever.
Sure.
Why does he all of a sudden get so naughty during sex?
Very violent and dark side, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His true feelings for her come out under immense loads of passion and...
Wow.
Loads.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't she ask him?
So
She's afraid of him, obviously.
Yeah.
Especially in the middle
He's a
of sex.
dangerous, scary guy.
Well,
You want
after
a
sex,
conversation, bitch?
you know, if they're having Apple Jacks or something the next morning, why doesn't he just say?
Most people have a cigarette after sex. Stephen goes for a bowl of apple.
I said the next morning when they're having Apple Jacks.
Right.
Well, it might not be the most comfortable,
And the way,
obviously.
And the way you bring up that conversation over Apple Jacks is how? You know, last night when you were doing me and you smacked me in the face and called me bitch, did you mean that? Or
Well, where does that come from, you know?
where does that come from? Came from
Yeah.
my mouth. Now shut yours.
It doesn't seem like they have the type of relationship.
I
though.
want your
He
mouth only
treats her-
open and wide enough to eat an Apple Jack one at a time.
Yeah, he's really treating her like a princess.
Uh-huh. Well, the real colors have come out now, Stephen.
I guess, yeah.
Gloves are off,
Oh,
the mask is off, and this is the real me. You love me or what? Even if you don't, you can't get away.
Oh, wow.
Well, wouldn't you be a little leery of a guy calling you bitch during sex? Or for some women, maybe.
Yes.
You would, Stephen? If a guy's having sex with Stephen and calling him a bitch, Stephen would be a little leery.
Yes.
Sure.
Little.
Well,
Just a little.
Of the whole situation.
It's not breakup grounds,
No.
but Stephen
but you'd
would.
be a little leery.
Yeah, I'd probably talk to him.
Yeah, Stephen would definitely pipe up and go, "Look, I don't necessarily like being called a bitch. Where does it come from? Why does it need to call me a bitch?"
Come on, it's a little trash talking in bed. What's wrong with that?
Okay, I just wanted to know.
I mean, but does a guy, want to be...
Gets him a little extra hot, Terry.
Really?
When a man gets a little extra hot, it's going to serve the woman well.
Oh, all right.
Right?
Sure.
So if I have to call you bitch to get myself extra worked up to make this thing happen in a bigger time way, isn't that okay with you? Good, then shut up.
Isn't my body good enough for you?
Your body was good enough last night. However, tonight I'm having a little trouble getting started. So if I can just call you bitch, everything will be fine.
And the minute you call him bitch, you're all excited. And
Yeah, now it's done.
Booyah.
Mm-hmm.
Popo's out.
I mean, would a guy like it if the woman all of a sudden, and the...
Terry, there's not a word you can come up with that a guy is really going to be offended by.
Yeah, give
during
it to me,
sex.
pussy, give it to me.
Whoa.
You big wuss, come on.
Yeah, Free. I like that talk, too.
Wuss.
You're getting me worked up.
Come on, you big pussy, give it to me good.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Come on, you're the bitch. Give it to me, bitch.
Piece of Keep going, Terry.
Come on.
Come on, I'm almost there.
Spank me, bitch.
See how good that feels? Try it tonight.
Wow, I better.
Uh-huh.
Whip me with your gun.
I bet you said that a few times.
I have the right to remain silent, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
if I refuse...
I will assume the position.
Okay, wow. Terry, you're a natural at this. Anyhow.
Body cavity surge.
Whoa, Stephen.
Are you licensed to carry this gerbil, sir? Anyhow.
Oh, Lordy.
All right, one more letter, please.
Okay.
One more. What do you got?
Here's one. After a wild night out with my friends.
Wild night out with my friends.
Please, Stephen. After a wild night out with my friends.
I went.
You know, I can't. You or I can't say that without him.
I know.
In this almost
Can I start
involuntary,
over?
in this Tourette syndrome kind of way, repeating that.
After a wild night out with my friends.
Wild night out with my friends.
I wound
Stephen, I
up.
want you to actually hear the line and say nothing. All right.
I don't know if that's possible.
I don't think it's possible either. That's why I'm making a big deal out of this. Go ahead, Terry.
After a wild night out with my friends.
Wild night out with my friends.
He tried. Couldn't stifle it.
I wound up going home with this hot guy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have sex, but we fooled around all night. The next morning, I woke up totally embarrassed to be naked in bed with a stranger.
Signed, Carl.
Luckily, he was really sweet about the whole thing.
Would that be considered gay?
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Yeah, we didn't do it all the way.
Nope, dude, it's all good. Don't worry.
And we spend the next couple of hours talking.
All right, wait, start over. I got Carl in my mind now. Start from the beginning.
After a wild night out with my
friends.
I wound up going home with this hot guy. We didn't have sex, but we fooled around all night.
Whatever.
The next morning, I woke up totally embarrassed to be naked in bed with a stranger.
You're naked in bed with a stranger, after a wild night out with your friends.
Wild night out with your friends.
Yeah.
And you didn't
have sex, but you fooled around.
But you're naked in bed.
You're naked in bed.
Laying next to the guy.
Yeah.
How could you not do everything?
You passed out, I guess. I don't know.
And how do you know not everything happened?
Not everything happened.
Okay, never mind. I'm done with the
No,
letter. Really.
Start from the beginning, please. I'm having all kinds of trouble with this.
Okay.
Yes.
After a wild night out with my friends.
Wild night out with my friends. Go ahead.
I wound up going home with this hot guy.
Wound up going home with this hot guy.
All right.
We didn't have sex, but we fooled around all night.
She knows they fooled around all night.
Yeah.
So she wasn't that baked or wasted or whatever the case
right.
may be. She remembers that.
Right.
How do you wake up next to a guy naked and you didn't go the whole route there? How does that work?
I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I'm naked. I'm doing it.
I've never done that before.
How you naked in bed with someone and not go the whole distance?
Sorry, whatever your name is. My pants are off. I'm doing it. Whether you like it or not. That's the rule.
So,
I just
get
don't
it
know.
out, dude.
Jeez. And you spend the whole night is the point, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if she wants to go, okay, I want to stop. All right, well, we'll stop here. Thanks for being here. And
Yeah, have a nice
your clothes are in the corner there. And
Right, see you later.
hopefully I'll see you again.
Yeah. Well,
But don't call me.
Glad I had my shirt on the whole time.
And then the letter goes on
She's
to say,
completely naked in bed with this guy in the morning.
Yes.
After doing a lot of stuff all night long.
Yes.
In bed. She wakes
Yes.
up naked next to the guy.
Naked.
All right.
Totally embarrassed.
Totally embarrassed.
Yes. Luckily, he was really sweet about the whole thing, and we spent the next couple of hours talking. He turned out to be a great guy, so I gave him my number, but I have yet to hear from him.
2 hours? You said a couple hours talking. They're naked? How awkward is that?
Weird.
You're just naked in bed in the morning.
Right.
Next to each other. Talking about politics. Well, when do you think we're going to pull the troops out of Iraq? Oh, wait, I just felt a pube press up against me. I mean, how bizarre is this?
It is definitely
I
an
don't even.
interesting
It
situation.
almost seems unfeasible.
Well, it happened to this person.
I don't believe it.
The letter goes on to say, I'm afraid it's because he's written me off as slutty. Is there any way I can explain to him that I'm not normally like that and see if we can...
Like what? You didn't do anything.
Possibly start over.
Yeah,
well,
you're a good girl.
She feels that she did a little slutty move there.
You didn't do enough to get the call back, probably.
Sign Carl. I don't get it.
Interesting.
I don't get people.
That's what happens. You have a wild night out with your friends.
Wild night out with your friends. I think she did more than just, almost everything.
Go on.
I think she had sex with the gentleman. And I think she enjoyed it. And I think she wants more. And now she's sad. That's what I think. What do you think, T-Man? Do you think that's a possibility? Well, it's too bad we're doing this after 8 o'clock. I know my mother's on her morning walk with the neighbor ladies, and maybe she's got her little Walkman on and listening to the show. And hello, Mother. Love you. Excited to see you for Easter this Sunday. Gonna have a little egg hunt with the family. That'll be fun. Put little Ben on the ground and see if he can crawl around and find some eggs. Probably not at this point. Let's see. Hello to Benjamin. If you're listening, this is Daddy. You got to be a good little boy today. No crying. Hello to my lovely wife and the rest of my family, who probably aren't listening, but hello anyway. Hello to, let's see, other friends that I may have out there. I can't think of any of you right now. Let's see. Are we excited and ready to go? So do you think that woman was really having sex with the guy, T-Man? Maybe not. Maybe it's time for me to play some tunes for you. Do you want to hear some music this morning? Kick a little old school? No? Any requests? Anybody have any requests out there? Call in. We'll take your call. Anybody on the line?
Gilbreth!
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what are you up to, buddy?
Not much. What are you up to? What can we do for you? Really? Well, we'll try to get that on for you. Yeah. The Soothe Sounds. You've tuned in just in time for a little Peaches and Herb reunited.
I was a fool to ever leave your side.
Oh, that's it? All right, well, I don't know what else to do. Did the shout-outs? I suppose I could play something else for you. Change the mood. You know, it's not going to be too good of a day today. No afternoon delights in the forecast because we're going to see rain. Too bad. You wouldn't think it was spring, would you?
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been, when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night?
So I don't know if it's an injury or if I'm just hurt.
Everything's a little clearer in the light of day.
Oh, yeah.
And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Rubbing sticks and stones together make the sparks ignite. Little to a little afternoon delight. Like a ton said, it's right,
oh, yeah.
It's right when they're looking for a little afternoon delight. Sky rockets in flight.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, afternoon delight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Oh, yeah.
Started out this morning feeling so full, and I always thought of looking
Wouldn't bite. But sparks ignite, and the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Oh. This is going to bring a tear to my eye as the memories come flowing back. Everybody's favorite little guy. Wish he was here now. Wonder where he is. Hope he's doing so well. Phil Collins now against all odds.
How can I just let you walk away?
I'm sorry, Steve, were you saying something?
No.
Okay. It's a fine job there.
I'm not sure what you really want me to do, so.
Yeah, I enjoy that more than anything in the world.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know either.
The T-Man. Powers. Eric Powers. To the people. Cube 93.
Cheap beer and BB guns could mean serious charges against 4 Arlington boys. Police say the 12 to 16-year-old stole a $10 case of beer.
Right.
They shot the clerk with BB guns when he tried
do what you gotta do, Terry, when you're 10.
Dude, a $10 case of beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the math on that real quick.
What, are you supposed to turn into Teen Wolf? Give me a keg of beer.
Remember 4 Arlington boys. Police say the 12 to 16-year-old stole a $10 case of beer.
Right.
They shot the clerk with BB guns when he tried to chase them.
Oh.
Now, because the boys used guns, even though they were BB guns, they could face felony charges.
Oh, jeez.
Police say they painted them to make them look like semi-automatics.
Oh, they put some work into it.
Whoa, they did.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of scary, pretty dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Semi-automatic BB guns. Yes.
Wow. Nothing gets in between me and a case of natural ice.
Yeah, you gotta.
Natural ice.
Gotta do what you gotta do when you're 12.
I guess so.
Man.
Get your buzz going.
Mm-hmm.
$10 case of beer, 43 cents a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the deal.
That's like $1 million when you're 12.
Yeah, no
Might as
kidding.
well put $1 million price tag on it.
Jeez.
Don't got it. Stephen, they obviously learned this from you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Terry, what else is on your pile there? What else is happening in the world today, please?
I got a story here about a police officer in New York who has been accused of harassment after hacking into a former girlfriend's email account. He assumed her identity at Match.com and then invited men to her home for rendezvous. Yeah, he's facing 21 felony counts. Stalking, computer tampering.
He's facing 21 felony counts for that?
Yeah.
The dudes who stole beer and shot the clerk with BB guns may be facing felony charges, they said in the story.
21 of them are
but this
felony
dude
counts.
just tries to get even with a girl who he wasn't happy with the breakup. I mean, there's something to be said, Terry, about doing what you need to do in a nonviolent fashion, hopefully, to get even with the person that you broke up with that you just weren't satisfied with the breakup. This guy goes in, he makes some derogatory...
He invited people over.
Oh, that's pretty creative.
Jeez.
Gotta get even. What would have been better? Going to her front door and writing the word slut on it?
How about just leave me alone?
You gotta blow off some stress.
How about just get over it and move on?
Get over it?
Yes.
I'd love to think that in this world we could just get over it. However, we're not wired that way a lot of times. Man.
Part of his closure.
And keying her car doesn't really cut it anymore because everyone is just immune to that at this point.
Pay the deductible and get it fixed.
Pay the deductible, go through your insurance, everything's fine. So that doesn't work.
Key in her face, a little too dangerous.
Wow.
Key in her face, a little bit of a violent act that kind of frowned upon by the police department should you be part of it. So what does this guy do? He goes into Match.com and poses as her and invite some guys over.
That's pretty funny.
That's 16 felony counts?
There was 21 felony counts in there.
Sorry, I underestimated how wrong he was.
Some of them are punishable by up to 4 years in prison.
Dude is a member of New York's finest, Terry.
He is from Melville, New York.
From Millville.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was called over during the 911 situation to help out. They called him from all over. And he's now on the wrong side of the law because some hooch broke up with him in a non-satisfactory way, Terry, and he goes in and poses as her and then invites some guys over.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. Oh, well, I'm not interested. It really wasn't me. It was my ex-boyfriend. You explained at the door. Thank you for coming. I'm not going to be having sex with you.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
No, there is. When you have people you have no idea who they are, it's obnoxious.
People, I have no idea who they are, show up at your door all the time anyway.
Well,
hey, can you sign this petition? You never know who's going to be at your door.
But it could have been a dangerous situation.
The guys who came to the door that were sent away by this girl, they should be the one pressing charges.
Yeah, I was promised sex.
You guaranteed me sex.
Well, see,
and I didn't even rape you.
Wow.
See, I'm a good guy, and I'm leaving empty-handed here. I'm pressing charges.
I had the right to rape you.
Oh, my God.
Turned it away. A little bit awkward. Hey, I'm here for the gangbang.
Yes.
No? Okay. Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh.
All right, see ya.
I brought the swing that you talked about in your chat with me.
God.
Oh, my gosh.
You ever do it in a swing, Terry?
No.
Never had any sexual swing action?
No.
But just like a regular
I was about
swing.
50-50 on you for that one.
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I would have thought maybe back in if I would think what year might have been your
Swinging
most
year?
likely swing, the physical swing I'm talking about.
Right, no,
obviously,
I know.
Yeah. If I would have tried to figure out what year would have been your greatest potential for sexual swing-like behaviors, I would have said 1994.
Ooh.
No swings.
Would that have been a good guess, though? Were you thinking about it in 94? How old were you in 94?
Oh, boy, I don't want to know.
40.
I was 29.
You were 29, yeah, that's your prime swing sex action year.
Give me the man, I tell you.
Yes. I'm swinging. Pound away. I'm giving you good velocity here.
Wow. Full throttle swing.
Oh, jeez.
It seems tough to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It seems tough for you to be able to master having sex while a woman is swinging? Is that what you're saying?
We don't have to
Don't you
actually
swing together?
You don't have to be swinging. You can just kind of just be suspended in midair.
Yeah, it just kind of angles her in such a way and suspends her in the air.
Do you have a swing?
Do I have a swing? No.
But aren't you both swinging? Isn't that the idea?
No, you're not both swinging.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
And then we
is
go on the
both in
merry-go-round
the
and we go on a water slide. And,
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know the sex swing, okay?
oh, just like you're
I didn't know how
suspended
you
in the
do it.
air.
Normally, the woman is suspended in the swing.
Oh.
While the man, you didn't even know this,
I
Dan?
have no
You
idea.
thought both parties are
yeah,
swinging?
I did. I thought you guys, it was a contraption where both could fit in.
You both, yeah. It's
And
kind
angle-
Well, why don't you,
into
Stephen, spend a couple hours in the garage today and work out some kind of blueprint for a dual swing?
I have dual swing. I don't really need one, but
Right.
Maybe call it a sling to maybe avoid some confusion.
so it's a sling.
So it's not a
I get
hammock
it,
or
yeah.
anything.
But if you called it a sling, they still think both people are slinging.
I
Right.
guess.
Yeah. I did.
Oh,
so the
swing, I
guy
would've
is
thought.
just
So
standing
you've never even seen some couple do it in a swing?
No.
You don't
Not a
like going to the
voyeur.
swing? You don't go to people's houses and watch them?
Hey, do you have a swing?
You know who loves
Can
a
I
nice
watch-
swing is the portly redhead.
No way.
Loves
Come
it.
I
on.
didn't want to hear about that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to know how. I didn't want to know that you know that.
Of course, he loves to tell me.
And you love to listen, apparently.
Yeah, I kind of do. I don't know why.
Because when he starts in
You're
these kind of
oddly
conversations with
fascinated.
other people, I imagine they stop them right at the beginning.
Well, I had to operate the crane in order to keep him suspended.
Whoa.
So I was helping him
The
out.
winch?
He is not the swingee.
Oh, he's been in a couple slings.
Come on.
You can't be in a swing at 400 pounds. At 5'2".
He has been.
Well, that means
He loves it.
It's one hell of a swing there.
Yeah, no joke.
Bolted to the ceiling, man.
Both are they?
You just got to find the stud.
Must be the ceiling of Kingdom.
Yeah. No, it was.
That's how
One
they
of the
brought it
tiles
down.
were falling.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're all fascinated like I am. Oh, tell us more. It sucks you in. You can't help it. Tell me more, fat guy. Tell me more homo hijinks.
Oh, jeez.
I love it.
All right, easy now. Now get on carried away. All right.
So the whole
That's a pretty
swing
cool
thing.
visual, though.
So you've never done a swing.
Never done a swing, and I never.
But not even
have-
in a playground, one of those type of swings?
It's not a playground swing, Stephen. This is not your 6-year-old's swing.
The kind with the little legs that go through for the
Right.
top. But there's just three extra. There's 3 holes instead of 2.
Exactly, Terry.
Really?
Is that how it works, really? I
I mean,
no idea.
I am. I'm a little-
Stephen's going to bring lube to the playground next time.
Wow, watch out.
There it
A
is.
swing would be cool in the bedroom, but you can't have it up all the time because it's like the in-laws or something come over. So.
Yeah.
Remember there used to be a coworker, this little girl that
Oh,
used to work
yeah.
here, used to talk about her swing all the time?
Oh, yeah. She was naughty.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought, too.
She should have got it.
Jeez.
Right.
Have you ever thought about looking into getting a swing?
I don't know if I want a swing, because where do you put it when you're done? That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
If
that's
you-
what I'm saying,
Your
yeah.
closet, right?
I got too much in my closet already, Terry.
I think it would roll up pretty small.
But you got bolts hanging from your ceiling and stuff.
Well, you just put a
Yeah, I
little
don't-
plate
I don't
over
need
it
that
or
anymore.
something.
A plate?
Well, like
Yeah,
a faceplate type
Sure.
of thing.
Sure.
Huh?
Just pretend like it's a light or something. I don't know.
Okay. I'll tell you what. When I need my swing tips, I'll go to you in private. How about that, Steve?
Well, don't ask the question if you don't want the
Okay.
answers.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't know if you're really giving us the answers, but thanks anyway.
I don't think people really have those.
Sorry I brought up the conversation.
Well, you got
Heard about-
somebody in the office. You said had
Heard
it.
about gay swinging homo hijinks and Stephen's pointers on how to hide your swing.
But yeah.
But he never heard of it until 5 minutes ago.
Right.
But now he's hiding it for you.
And now he's installing it. Telling you the best way to keep it hidden.
You always
Oh,
want the guy who hadn't
goodness,
heard of something 5 minutes earlier to give you advice on it.
Yeah.
Thought we made jokes around here, but looks like we don't.
Not really.
Now, what are we talking about,
We're
Terry?
talking
used to be
about the
fun,
New York
actually.
police officer.
Oh, is he still
well,
a good member of the
I would
police
say
office?
no.
He's been suspended because of these behaviors.
I would say yes.
This is a complete overreaction. I'm sorry.
Well, she feared for her life, apparently.
She feared for her life?
Yes.
Why? Because strangers were coming to her door?
Yeah.
Come on. That's a little bit of a stretch.
When it's something when it's something that you have no knowledge of, that somebody solicited people for whatever.
How hard is it to figure out? The guy has come to my door salivating. Obviously, I know what he wants, and I'm not going to give it to him, so I tell him no.
Well, but then,
and I know who's behind this, too. It's my boyfriend. I'm going to get him in some trouble, but not this kind of trouble, Terry. Not the fact that he's facing 21 felonies and been kicked off the force.
Well,
he's getting even with her. She probably did something that made him a little bit upset about the breakup.
They didn't have that long of a relationship.
How long did they go out?
Like 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So, all right, move on.
Mm-hmm.
And she had even closed the Match.com account.
Right.
And he paid the $30 or the $29.99 to reopen it under her name.
It's a good move. Nice move.
Come on.
Gotta get even to her.
That's a little...
You never had a breakup where you just felt the real strong urge to get even with a guy who you felt just didn't do you right?
Well, sure, but I didn't, do anything like that.
You probably pay for other people to beat him up, which is, I think, a hell of a lot. That's physical. That causes some serious damage, Terry, especially with the guys you're hiring.
No, I didn't do that.
Big Smooth.
Didn't have to do
Big
that.
man.
Yeah, he is.
Doing a lot of odd jobs these days, is he?
I don't know.
He needs some money.
So what did he really do?
Well, first of all, it's illegal, right, to hack in and
All right, whatever.
so, of course.
I'm not saying it's something that people should do. Just saying it's...
I mean, wouldn't that be kind of scary?
not the biggest crime in the world.
I know, but let's say somebody hacked in and pretended to be you for whatever reason and the next thing you know, they're knocking at your door
People
and
try to-
you or your wife answer and they're all like salivating, ready to go, standing there butt naked.
Come on in!
She's holding
Come on
the
in.
son and you're going, what the?
Some babe comes
upstairs.
Some babe comes to my door wanting sex. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, maybe.
Yes.
Your wife
Some
answers
guy.
the door with your
Terry, I'll
son.
give you my password.
Set her up.
Yes.
I don't think that's what it's like.
All right. I'm not saying
And
that
then you
this is
turn her
something
down?
that this girl who was on the wrong side of this, as you say, I'm not saying it was something she was dying to have happen to her.
Right.
I'm just saying it's not the biggest deal in the world.
21 count seems a bit excessive.
There's something to be said about getting even with someone that you felt did you wrong in this kind of breakup.
Yeah.
I don't like being broken up with.
Well, just move on, you know?
Why are you breaking up with me? What's wrong with me?
Because you're a psychopath.
Oh, just really? And that bothers you a little bit?
A little bit.
How about I just don't find you attractive anymore? You just don't have
Anymore?
as much
You mean you
in
once
common.
did? That's kind of cool.
Well, a thought. And then I got to know your personality a little bit, and guess what?
My personality is the most attractive part of me.
Well, I'm just saying.
So how could you
Well, we're
say
not
that?
talking about you.
We're
Well,
not
you know what?
talking about
I'm
you,
going to send
right.
200 men to your door with Big Johnsons.
Really?
Oh, Big Johnson.
Big Johnson. Oh, the biggest team man. Not that big a deal.
Okay. A little scary, though. Some chick, and you refused, and you say, I didn't do it, and the next thing you know, your tires are all slashed.
That's not what happened here.
I know, but I'm just
I
saying,
think I
there's
think
the
tires-
possibility.
Tire slashing is a worse way to get even with someone. That's scarier than this.
You solicited me online. I swear you did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
No, I didn't. Go away.
Well, or yes, you did. and
Door
you-
slam.
You don't like me the way I'm at the door. I'm going to show you how you like me. I'm going to make you like me.
And you turn into a gorilla like that? Ooh, ah, ah, ah.
They might. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
She comes storming into
you
your
guys are
house.
the ones who love the crotchless gorilla suits with the swings, so...
Crotch, no.
You added the crotchless gorilla suit.
It's your own touch. A good one, nonetheless, but your own.
There was something crotchless that you talked about. I thought it was a gorilla suit.
Chaps.
I heard when you took your shirt off at the pool in Vegas, people thought you brought your crotchless gorilla suit with you to, on the trip, but they were mistaken. Is that true or not true?
I don't think it's true.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm not a pool guy, especially with people
Okay.
I know, so...
What kind of guy are you?
A non-pool guy.
Okay.
We got non-kisser, non-pool.
All right, we'll have to wait and see what happens to the cop.
Yeah.
The poor cop.
The poor cop.
That's right.
Please. Take his badge. Tarnished it.
Take his badge?
Yes.
You think Terry would have some sympathy?
No.
Some sympathy.
Take his badge, just like that. A guy was protecting and serving Terry and putting himself on the line
sorry,
as far
but
as
if
his
he's
life was
going
concerned
that-
on a daily basis, and just take his badge because he had a bad day?
Oh, a bad day.
A bad day!
Bad day.
Had a bad day.
It's a great song, by the way.
No, it's not. It's gay as they come.
Love it.
It's very gay, but
listen to it all
It's
the
a
time.
good song.
I put that song in a sling.
All right.
But you won't kiss your wife.
That's true.
Bad day.
Yes. But it wasn't just
See,
a bad
that's all it takes these days. A bad day can ruin your life.
But obviously,
Beware of the bad day.
obviously, you know this guy is mentally unstable.
He had a
to be
perfect
all
record on the force, or
well,
what?
I don't know. It didn't go into all of that.
I imagine that he had a perfect record on the force, or would have been brought up in that story. He had they would say, oh, he had a history of this, that, and the other thing, and it doesn't say that. So, my point is, he could be perfectly fine, hang out with the wrong girl for a minute, have her break up with you like some kind of wench would, before really giving you any real true Steiner swing action. You have a bad moment. You get on her Match.com, which you shouldn't have done.
Right.
Not the biggest deal.
Right.
And now you want the badge taken away. Guy's life is ruined. All right. I remember that, Terry. How insensitive you can be.
Can we go to break so I can find Angie Christensen that broke my heart in '94 so I can get even with her? I've been looking for her for over 12 years.
Angie Christensen is a lucky girl that she hadn't been gotten even with all these years.
I'm trying. Can't find her.
If you want to help me send some men to her door, I'll be there.
All right.
Yes.
Could be time to get over that one, too.
If you want me to send Steven with the way he's able to turn himself into a gorilla like that?
Oh, yeah. She's into gorillas.
Uh-huh.
The T-Man.
Oh, yes. Terry.
Yes.
In my right hand. Now my left, now my right, now my left. I have text pages.
Oh, good.
Excuse me. You know, are you aware the text pages roll in all morning long at 97373, don't you know?
I am.
That's 97373, don't you know? And texts continue to roll in as I read texts. Go figure. Are you following me?
There's no way that happens.
You would think it's not possible. You'd think while I'm reading texts, all right, texts have to be suspended at that time. No!
Where do they go?
Stephen, I don't know the answer to that, but all I know is that texts continue to roll in at 97373, don't you know?
Great.
While I'm reading text pages.
Wow.
While I'm reading text pages.
Mm-hmm. That's the kind of technical age we're living in now, Dan.
Woo!
It's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let me share a couple with you that the listeners wanted to convey to us at some point throughout the entire scope of this show.
Okay.
Because you can text from 6 o'clock on, Terry. You can text before, but you can text after. You can keep on texting.
Even 5:58.
Yeah, I think Steven's getting it. All right,
Wow.
8:40 and 58 seconds. Somebody writes, that girl is lucky. That cop could have, if he wanted to, just punched her in the Steiner and gotten a stink fist and dealt with the consequences.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess technically he could have.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things he could have done.
What was it he could have got? I didn't catch that.
A stink fist?
Stink fist?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 8:39 and 37 seconds. Who won the Stephen Kilbreth versus T-Man tennis match? I haven't heard the conclusion of that discussion.
Oh, that's right.
That's because we kind of forgot about it. But
Yeah, spring is here.
if
Spring
Steven,
has sprung.
if Steven still has any notion that he can hang with me in
Anything, really.
anything really, but specifically
Gotta ask to.
a tennis match, just tell me, say the word, Steven, and it's back on.
I don't want to play with you
Okay.
because you don't have any fun.
I don't have any fun. That's definitely the case. It will not be an ounce
If
of
we
fun.
could play for fun,
No.
I would love to.
I have no interest
Believe
in
me,
playing
I
for
would
fun.
love to play with you.
There will not be one iota of fun.
I dream of playing with you.
I dream of Jeannie. But if you want to play tennis, Steven, you want to see if you can beat me, you
But it's
can
not.
do that.
I do want to play
It
you,
will
but it's not
be-
to see if I can beat you. It's to
it will
play.
be completely void. There'll be no fun.
Are you buying the balls?
Whoa. Now you just brought your own.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like
You having a flashback with a conversation with another friend last time?
I think you guys are both winners if you don't play.
Okay.
It's good for both of you.
8:36 and 36 seconds. I laugh the hardest when Steven talks, sings, does anything. Signed, Carl.
Carl.
He is hot.
8:36 and 34 seconds. 2 seconds earlier than the previous text. Somebody writes, and stay tuned next week as Steven tries to pull his head out of his ass on the next exciting episode of Dead Air.
I don't see why they need to get angry at me.
I don't know if he's just being angry. He's just being creative.
Oh,
It's very funny. I don't know why I have to take everything so personally.
I'm not taking it personally.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not my fault that there's dead air like
I
that.
think it's kind of clever.
Clever.
It's a clever clever text page.
Sure.
Stephen gets all touchy.
I don't think I was being touchy.
I think you were.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
lashing out at the text pager.
Okay.
8:30 at 8 seconds. When an eyebrow can swallow, then I'll start showing it some love.
Oh, jeez.
8:27 and 49 seconds. Listening to Stephen sing just gave me some afternoon delight in my pants, and it's only mid-morning.
Jeez.
Gonna lash out at that one, Stephen?
I wasn't lashing out at anyone.
8:23 and 51 seconds, because that was a compliment as I see it.
Yeah, he likes to give afternoon delight.
In somebody's pants. Now, I'm not sure if that's a female. They don't really get specific here or give any kind of identity.
Doesn't matter. If I can make someone happy, I'm all for it.
You don't want to call and find out?
Oh,
Maybe
sure.
be
Got
lucky
buzz.
enough.
It got buzz.
This is
yeah.
one of those deals you're just kind of hoping to get their voicemail to hear the sound of their voice. I don't really want to talk to this person. So if they're listening and they know they text in,
Don't answer.
I don't think people have confusion as to who that texter is. Was that mine? I can't remember. No.
I know.
You know who you are if you text that, and if you're listening right now, I hope you'll allow this call just to merely go to your voicemail so we can just hear the sound of your voice. Okay, here we go.
You reached Chris at Bellevue Municipal Court.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Calling the pant wetter, or what was it?
The afternoon delight pants person. Hoping for a woman. At least I am.
Are you?
Can't speak for Stephen.
Doesn't matter to Stephen.
I bring
Does it matter to you, Stephen?
bring pleasure to all.
Oh,
Man, woman,
like that
child.
now, huh?
Is that how it works for you?
On the air pleasure.
Glad you clarified, sure.
Through your speakers.
I'm not a drug dealer. No, I'm not. Thank you for asking. No, okay, that's okay. Thanks. Is there anything else I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like an 11-year-old prostitute sent to your room. You can do that. Or maybe we can offer someone for you. Well, how's that sound? I got it. Why don't we start small?
How'd you like to dial this wrong number, Terry?
I think we did.
I know this movie.
You know this
Record
movie?
your message after
What
the
is it?
tone. To send a
I know
numeric
it.
page, press 5.
That's a clip from a
Clip
movie?
from a movie.
Yeah, I totally know it.
But to be one to decide to make that your voicemail clip shows a little bit about the person who you're calling, right? Wouldn't you agree?
From Road Trip.
From Road Trip?
That's Andy Dick talking.
Mm-hmm.
Because he asked Andy if he could buy some weed from him.
But the average person, that's a pretty dark-sounding clip.
It is.
The
Love it.
average person calling that person is not aware that it's from Road Trip, and you'd get a tad bit frightened when you hear that voicemail message, wouldn't you?
It's always kind of weird to hear about 11-year-old prostitutes.
Yes.
Not something you hear about every day.
It's so weird that that's the same person who texts that message.
Right.
And again, that message at 8:27 and 49 seconds was, listening to Stephen sing just gave me some afternoon delight in my pants, and it's only mid-morning. I'm assuming, Stephen, it was not texted. Texted by a woman.
No, it didn't sound like it.
I don't know many women who leave voicemail messages like that.
Yeah, it's, women really aren't into putting the phone up to the stereo.
So good to know, Stephen, that you gave a little afternoon delight to some dude out there who's got a little creepy side to him, huh?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully he's not looking for a job.
Oh, jeez. 8:23 and 51 seconds. T-Man, I'm moving to Vegas. Before I go, I'd like to meet you. Signed, Linda.
Oh, there you go. Let her down.
I'm in Vegas plenty. You'll see me there.
Yeah.
I'm actually going in a couple of weekends again, too.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to be in that same poker tournament that
Really?
I tore apart last time.
Yeah,
I'm sad.
I did well.
Yeah, because I can't lose now. You know what I mean?
Oh, on fire.
Yeah.
Should go meet her.
And I'm going to I'm going to the Oscar De La Hoya fight.
Oh, that'll be good.
I'm not sure about that.
I haven't been to a fight in a while, huh?
Yeah, so there's that plan. Linda.
So invite her down. Come on.
Was
We
that
want to
right?
meet Linda.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do a solo lunch, just me and her.
Solo lunch.
Oh,
Don't
solo.
you love doing solo lunch with another person?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that possible?
Why should I have to bring her down and share amongst you guys? She wants to meet me.
Would like
to see what she looks like.
Well,
A name like Linda, I have a feeling there's plenty to go around.
Woman about to move. Come on, it's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
but she
She's right.
didn't request any of us. She requested him.
Oh, jeez. Whatever. 8:21 and 43 seconds. What do you mean exactly? What am I supposed to do here, Steve? What would you like me to do? What would make you happy?
Go on a solo lunch with her.
Soloplex.
Or just bring her down. Or call her back. It'd be nice.
Yeah,
interesting
you
to
got
talk to her. Why
buzzed
don't
on
I?
that one.
She seems like a nice lady, Linda.
Lovely Linda.
Linda.
I mean, it pretty much throws the whole buzzing thing into the wind if you don't call back people
into
that are
the
buzzed.
wind?
Yeah.
Not too much wind flying around here.
What are we doing, Steven?
We're calling Linda, Terry.
We'll put them both in a sling.
You'd like that, wouldn't
Make them pay.
That's right.
Scares me. I'm afraid to fall out.
You're the one that lives in Deliverenceville, not me.
Hello?
You're the one that
Linda.
suggested it.
It's T-Man here. How you doing, baby?
Good, how are you?
What's up? Turn your radio down.
It's down.
I know you don't want to miss a moment of the program, but what are you doing in Vegas there?
I'm moving. My sister lives there, so I'm going there to live.
You gonna live with your sister, huh?
Yeah.
But you need one last shot at the T-Man before you go, huh, baby? Yeah. Want me to put you in the swing?
I don't know about the swing.
What do you have in mind?
What?
What do you have in mind, then?
I just listen to you all the time. You guys.
That makes two of
I
us.
just wanted to meet.
So it's about time to meet, huh?
Yeah, I have a MySpace account.
Wow. She knows, okay?
Ruin any shot she has at solo lunch. But,
Well, but at least
all right, hang on the
forewarned.
line. Should we put it right on with Paige?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. That's prize in itself.
You could meet her at Sport today.
Hello there, Linda. How you doing, Linda? Nice. If I were to look for you on MySpace,
where would I find you? Why can't they say, how do I find your MySpace? Why does it make it so difficult?
He does talk to women a little bizarre.
And we
Uncomfortable. So if my name was Dave, could I say hello to you?
do you know what email you used when you?
If you had an email account, what would the email address be?
Difficult. What's the address, bunt?
Yeah. Get to the point.
You know, that's why he is so successful. at
With
he
what?
does.
Women?
No, as far as like bringing women down and all that.
As a producer,
As a
you're saying.
producer,
He
because
talks
he
to them in
does,
a very,
yes.
very non.
Hold on 1 second.
I mean, do you
confrontational
really
fashion,
need hot
like-
shizzle going, you know, what's your...
I can't wait for the Pasty evaluation. He's going to give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a thumbs sideways. Where's the thumb, Pasty? Oh, I see where it is now, but where's it going?
It's a rolling.
Tell me about the thumb. If you had a thumb, Pasty, in what direction would you put it in relation to this grouping of pictures from Linda on MySpace?
Still loading, big boy.
Whoa!
That's kind of slow.
That good, huh?
Wow.
Pasty.
She's got a huge page, so the background alone is taking a while to load up on my page.
She's got a huge page.
Whoa.
You got a huge... Oh, jeez.
Can I make a comment
on for you guys? Yeah.
on what I see already, or do you not want to know anything?
You see something through the glass?
I see a bad sign.
And the bad sign would be...
A giant picture of Angelina Jolie.
Ah, she's putting pictures of celebrities up there.
Uh-oh.
I saw a raised
Why
eyebrow.
is she so excited to send us to her MySpace if she's got pictures of Angelina Jolie up there?
Never mind.
She is cute. You
Is that
like
right?
her.
Yeah, Steve, maybe you're onto something with the solo lunch.
Steven's a genius, huh?
Pasty, I can't see that far. You giving a thumbs up on that or what?
I am giving a thumbs
Ask
up
her
to
why
the,
she's moving
the
to
booty
Vegas.
shots.
The booty shots.
Ask her why.
Terry's looking at her pictures and already coming to the conclusion she's moving there for some kind of seedy profession.
That consists of a pole.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Terry.
Yeah, you want to poll it, you can do it right here in the red light district. Linda,
Well, no, I'm not doing that.
your pictures seem to make the grade. I haven't seen them myself, but it seems like everyone who's closer to the screen than I is giving you positive reviews, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you, Terry's, in a bitter way, after looking at your pictures, concluding that you must be going down there for some skeezy activities?
Yeah.
What are you moving to Las Vegas for besides living with your sister?
I'm just going there to get a better job than what I have here.
And that job would...
And I'm not going to strip. Don't worry.
You got a cocktail or anything?
Yeah, I wanted
She would
to
probably
work at a
do well.
casino.
I'm going down to Hook, not Strip.
Oh,
I've already stripped
I'll
before.
get you started, baby.
Why did that not surprise me?
You've already stripped? Where?
In Tacoma.
Why are you such a hater, Terry?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Jealous. Just because she's good looking.
Right now, you gonna look down on me?
No, actually, it was a compliment to her because, first of all, no, listen. Because I was assuming that she was going to Vegas to get a better job as a stripper because it's higher class there.
Well, it's higher pay, and I don't know about the class, but
Well,
depends on who you
and
run
they
into,
don't just
Terry.
take any ugly strippers, do they? They take a certain caliber of
Whatever.
slipper.
Quit the slipper.
Of
Does the slipper fit there, Linda?
Quit the backpedaling.
Oh, it is. Linda.
Bitch, you have a better body than me.
Oh, jeez. Now we're getting somewhere.
Exactly.
Have you seen my pictures on MySpace, Linda? Or were you-
Yes, I have.
were you
I
a-
have emailed you a couple times.
You know what? From now on, I'm accepting. Should I make today the day that I start accepting every friend that makes a request of me?
Yes.
I think you'd
'Cause
like her,
I'm missing
though.
out on a lot, Terry.
So when is she coming down?
She's not coming down. We're going for a little solo lunch,
Oh, that's
Terry.
right.
That's bored at noon.
No, Jamba Juice.
I'll be there today. 10:30. Jamba Juice. I'll buy you a peanut butter swirl.
Oh, it's not out yet. It's coming out on the 19th.
Well, then I'll just have to give her a peanut butter swirl of my own.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Yes.
Creamier with nuts.
Blend that beast up.
That's nutty, baby.
Oh, dude. Extra banana.
Yes.
Not good.
All right. Should I make the day is coming soon, Terry, where I start accepting every friend request I get. I haven't accepted any friend request so far.
Right.
I got backlogged thousands of friend requests. Now, the day that I do make that clear that I'm starting to accept every friend request, do I go back? Because I haven't disapproved of anybody's request either, so they're all just sitting there in limbo. Do I go back and just approve everybody or just start from that day
I
forward?
think you should disapprove all those people and then start over.
start today.
I just do 5 a day.
Plus iron?
Yes.
5 a day, and I got to choose which 5?
Yeah, just don't. Start in order.
No, I don't think you should. The people who've already been in there,
They're done.
they're out.
Yeah.
Linda,
Start
why
from today.
you giving up on the Northwest?
I've been here too long. I'm tired of it.
That is hot.
No matter what she says.
Did you just have a breakup or something?
What? Did I just have a breakup? No.
Yeah. What's been going on in your life over the past, let's say, 6 months? What have you been up to?
Well, I'm a mother of 2, and
That is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it.
I bet they came out of your coach, too, huh?
Both of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a break there with Nana for a while. So
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh,
Wow.
perfect.
So you're taking a break from being a parent, or no? You said they're with their Nana?
Yes.
They're with their grandma.
Yes.
Your mom, that would be.
No. Their dad's mom.
Mm-hmm. Where's the dad?
I have no idea.
Oh, geez.
Where's the, Where's the dad's
mother is.
mom?
Jeez.
Where's
His
Nana?
mom's in North Carolina. I
And his
just got
mom-
back from taking him there.
Does his mom have any idea of, as to where her son is?
No.
She just won't tell you, or what? No,
No,
one,
she doesn't. She doesn't want to know.
no one knows where dude is.
Nope.
Why don't you want to be with your kids?
Oh, I do want to be with my kids. I'm a single mom, and it's hard to.
I'm taking a break from my wife next week. I'm sending her to North Carolina to be with her in-laws.
When are you moving down to Vegas?
Because I'm going to go make more money.
No,
so I
when?
can support my kids.
When? Because I'm going down kind of soon.
I'm
Few
planning on
weeks.
leaving the 23rd.
Perfect.
I'll be there.
Well, just by coincidence, I'll be there the weekend of, what is it, May 5th?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just by coincidence. Yeah, but poker tournament. You're not going to do it.
What casino are you hoping to get onto?
Probably doesn't matter, Terry.
It really doesn't matter.
They're all good.
Did you hear Terry's question, Linda?
What?
Oh, she's distracted.
No,
What's distracting you right now? What's going on?
I didn't hear that.
Something's
Sorry.
distracting you, though. You're not listening. What's wrong? Something bothering
Oh.
you? Is a guy just
No,
showing up
no,
all of
no.
a sudden out of the blue, or what?
No, nothing's distracting me.
Oh.
I said, what casino are you hoping to get onto, or to work for?
Terry's asking what casino I'm going to get on you in. Huh?
I'm not sure yet.
I mean, there's some
The
nice
Lux
casinos there.
Horn.
Like, I mean, there's the Wynn, which is actually has
Oh,
the
she'll
cutest,
win.
and then Bellagio. I mean,
Oh, she'll
you don't want to at
Bellage.
the,
Hurry-o.
and an older one, do ya?
Give her the trouble.
Probably
Jenna.
one of the newer ones.
Right, I was
Yeah,
gonna
baby,
say.
that's me.
Give her the MGM Grand.
Mhm.
Wow.
We'll give you the stratosphere.
I mean, the Excalibur, things like that. You can see her there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, Linda, I'm glad you texted.
Thank you.
What does a woman like Linda do the rest of the day after she drops her kids off in North Carolina?
Yeah, you dropped your kids off in North Carolina. How you going to spend your day now?
Well, I
Packing?
just got off work, so.
Oh, me
Just
too.
got off work. Wow.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
doing now?
You on a morning show?
I work at UPS, so I go
there.
to work at 3 in the morning.
I send packages.
Oh, what can Brown do for you?
You got a big package to send now, don't you?
I haven't even seen this picture, Terry. It could be a disaster.
They're not.
They're not.
I thought I saw.
You would
I
so
thought I
not
saw
be disappointed.
blonde hair. I like
you
blondes.
would like the blonde.
You like
What do you mean? I
it?
like the blonde?
I've worked with you long enough. You would like.
Wow,
Whoa,
Terry knows
Terry.
me
Yeah.
backwards and forwards.
Terry's like your side action agent.
Yeah, baby. It's my wing Asian woman.
Chat it up with me and you can get to him.
All right, Linda, I'll look for your email. Huh? Right.
What?
Yeah.
229 man.
229 man. Thanks, baby.
3
A lot of text pages to get to here, Terry.
Okay.
You made me stop at that,
I
that
did.
last
That's
one.
more important than Linda?
Jeez.
Oh, there's some interesting
Terry,
pictures of her.
Steven,
And you wonder why.
I'm a committed man.
I understand that. Doesn't mean you can't have solo lunch with people.
It's for the job.
Terry, is it right for a committed man to have solo lunch? Solo lunch.
Solo.
With this girl, probably. I'm just looking at her pictures.
You looking at her pictures? How'd you get there?
Pasty emails.
His little nickname slipped out.
Looks that good, huh?
I'm telling you.
It's going to be a good lunch.
A very good lunch.
And she went and saw my pictures and she watched me, baby.
She wants to meet you,
Yeah,
none of
whatever.
us,
Right,
just you.
Probably went to my other account.
Oh wow!
You know,
Pseudo account?
a fake account with the good-looking pictures? No, I was just joking. Anyway,
That's why there's so many members of MySpace. There's people have 4 accounts.
I should put new pictures up there. I haven't updated my pictures in a while.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, there's only so many shots you can see of me surfing, you know?
Those are, yeah.
It's entertaining, though.
I'm a big surfer, Steven.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Have you gone out to Nia Bay or anything like that?
That's right.
Surfing out here?
That's where I go.
Mm-hmm. Windsurfing is the hardest, man.
Thanks for that tip.
That's what she'll be saying in Vegas.
Yes.
That's the whole thing, actually.
All right, I can't wait to get some pictures.
The T-Man. When I drive crazy, are you
Yeah, sure.
That 112?
It is. It's a new souped-up version, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They're coming back.
That's right.
Okay.
A couple of final text pages. Speaking of coming back, Terry. Huh? Anyway, let's see what we have here. Let me pick up where I left off before I get to the ones that have just been recently sent in, if you don't mind. Do you mind, Terry? Okay,
Not
good.
out.
8:18 and 46 seconds. Damn, Terry's husband is the lucky recipient of that breathy, dirty talk that I just heard on the radio. Only heard here on Cube 93, writes JT. He was just one letter off, Terry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No sale.
8:17 and 3 seconds. T-Man, you should let Britney Spears borrow your Wagon O conception so she can crap out a third kid to screw up. 8:15 and 33 seconds. T, I went to myheritage.com last night and my matches were Matt Damon and Steven's a dickhead.
Wow. You must be a handsome guy.
Mm-hmm. 8:11 and 19 seconds. T-Man, they were Mexicans, so who cares? I'm sure there were a million more.
Oh.
He's referring to that article in the paper you read about the lady who fired the people that worked for her that left work early to go to the rally on Monday. The painting company.
Unexcused absence.
Hi, what grade are
That
we
was
in?
unexcused.
Yeah.
8:10 and 37 seconds. My husband doesn't kiss me either, and I just deal with it.
Yeah. Same
7:32 and 59 seconds. Waste Management and union negotiated, and the union negotiate today and tomorrow. We vote on Sunday.
Oh, could
And
be
then
no garbage on all next week.
Well, that's not good because Monday's my day.
Well.
It shouldn't start off on my day.
Mine's
Sorry.
Thursday.
Mine's Wednesday. No, mine is Thursday too.
So I got a whole week's worth of garbage already sitting there on the day they go on strike.
Yeah, possibly.
I say strike Monday at 6 p.m.
Oh, my day's Tuesday.
You just wheel it out in the woods, Stephen.
Monday at 6 p.m.
I'll bring it over to your house Monday morning.
7:29 and 9 seconds. T, I won't vote for Mayor Nichols again. He's been the worst decision maker I've ever heard of. From strippers to the tunnel to taller buildings. This guy thinks he wants us to be living in California.
Wow.
Huh? All right.
There's been some interesting things.
7:26 and 32 seconds. But strippers need clubs to find love. I mean, obviously, their dads don't love them.
Oh, wow.
Signed Don.
Wow, Don.
Donnie.
7:04 and 34 seconds. I used to have a crush on the Pooh. Now I think he's a creep.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that story
like
told-
the big
Because he
girls.
hates fat people and gay people.
Creepy poo.
7:01 and 14 seconds. Pooh should realize the club he was at last night has nothing but fat-ass buffaloes.
Whoa!
That's nice.
That's again referring to the story that Vinny the Pooh told us earlier this morning that you should have been listening to, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't to. Huh?
And by the way, he did have a good time.
I mean, BB McGraw's stands for Big Buffalo McGraw's. We all know that.
9:23. I'm skipping forward now to the most recent text register.
Okay.
9:23 and 20 seconds. Somebody writes, Stephen would not go to lunch with any female, so why is he talking all big time?
Oh, big time you are.
Big time.
Calling you out.
But he did meet a listener in the middle of a grocery store.
That's true.
A guy. 9:23 and 18 seconds. Stephen, if you're going to put more pictures on your MySpace, can you put up more of Angela?
Fair point.
I already got 2 up there of her. How many angles do people need?
Leave me alone.
9:21 and 39 seconds. Somebody writes, some fag told me that this is the last year for the T-Man in the Morning Show. Tell me this isn't so. 9:20 and 22 seconds. Tell Linda she can hit me up, too. 9:16 and 22 seconds. Terry told me those bumps that she gave me were nothing. Well, I just got them checked out. They weren't nothing. 9:12 and 35 seconds. Whatever happened to Steven's dial-in music? 9:10 and 49 seconds. Oscar De La Hoya is a punk.
Wow.
Maybe you're right. I won't go.
He's the golden boy, right?
Golden boys can be punks, too, Terry.
Whoa, really?
Didn't know.
It's the Golden Shower Boys. You got to watch out.
9:06 and 49 seconds. Steven wants to play with your balls, T-Man. I just heard him say it.
Back to poop time.
I did say it, though.
8:58 and 44 seconds. I sent dog poop to a boyfriend who once did me wrong and cheated on me. It felt great.
That is gross.
She felt it before she sent it, obviously.
I guess
I remember there was a website that would do that for you.
I think it was dogdo.com.
Something like that.
Pasty, if you're not on it already, go to dogdo.com.
Dogdo.com.
Yes.
I will take a look here.
See what you find there.
D-O-O?
Dogdo. D-O-O, yes.
That's crazy.
Take a look.
Almost there.
In case you're not there already.
I'm not there quite yet.
Not there quite yet.
Well, with my computer, quite a while sometimes.
I'm already there.
Wow, just a shot at Vern, our IT guy, for no reason at all by Pasty.
Wow.
Way to go,
He's got the technical ability to blow up your whole neighborhood if you wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not
Wrong
good when you're
guy.
faster than the computer.
Whoa.
Pasty does have computer issues, that's for sure.
He has for a long time. No
I think
doubt.
Vern refuses to fix that because of people that have been in that studio before Dave. So.
Oh, really?
Pasty has to carry all that weight.
Oh, that's too bad.
Just tack it onto the recipe.
Are you on dogdo.com, Steven?
I am.
What
yeah.
do you got?
It's the world famous handcrafted dog poop.
That's what I thought. That's right. I know my dog do. Anyway, so you can send it to people. Is that right? They send it for you?
Yeah, it looks that way. For $29.
Don't get any ideas.
Poo poo
Steven.
platter. I wouldn't do that to you.
That'd be funny.
Wouldn't pay for it. I'd get fresh stuff.
Yeah, I'll get you a gift certificate. 8:57 and 52 seconds. My 32G breasts would love to get boned in a swing.
Whoa. Okay. Got it.
Oh, sorry about that.
Apparently he wants to leave
32G.
It seems like you want to leave someone a message.
MySpace.
Good morning.
I've had G-size man boobs my whole life.
Good morning. Stephen, where's the dialing music?
Calling the G woman. I don't know. Someone took my keyboard away.
Hello?
You like swings?
I like G's. you like
Oh, she snorted, I think.
I would love to try one sometime.
Snorting or not, I don't care. That doesn't turn me off yet.
How much weight would you say you have surrounding the G's?
I'm around 140.
How tall are you?
Oh, bosom Terry.
Oh, I want to make her my bosom buddy.
And you got G-size breasts? Is that what you want us to believe?
Yeah, I do.
And you're longing to have the experience of being placed ass first in a swing? Is that right?
I swear.
And being drilled from behind while you're swinging
Yeah,
to
why
and fro? Huh?
Why not?
Why not is a good answer. Good answer. Let's see if it's there.
Looks like it is.
It's a $500.
I'm sure you're married or involved, and you're just the type that don't ask, don't tell kind of policy, right?
I'm taken, not married.
Mm-hmm.
I have a MySpace.
We don't have to ask anymore, Terry.
I have a computer.
Uh-huh.
That was so great. Oh, I told you.
She's snorting, Terry. I don't know. It doesn't...
Not a deal breaker for this guy.
That doesn't bode well for her claim of 140 pounds. Pasty on that.
That's twice she has snorted.
You got a MySpace. The snorter has a MySpace.
You got G's, huh?
Uh-huh.
Can't wait to never touch those.
781.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a MySpace. I got a Magnum.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hold on here.
How we doing there, Pixela?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got a face shot in the first shot. So.
Oh, boy. Keep that to yourself, buddy.
Oh, yeah. That's illegal in some states, you know.
Yes, it is.
I only have a picture of her
No, don't
face.
talk. Just give me this. Give me.
Okay.
Whoa.
He's snorting now. He's snorting.
Yeah.
That was the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Who smokes.
Jeez,
that's great.
All right, there's your evaluation of the lady with G's.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, what's your name, lady with G's? Oh, geez, I just disconnected by accident.
Oh, like you don't have her number.
I don't have her number. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh, that's
did.
right.
You just called her.
Where's Hammy? Is he on the line?
Yes, somewhere.
Hammy, I don't even have time to play your intro music.
Whoa, now.
Oh,
It's not Hammy?
is that
No,
her?
I thought you said you had Hammy on the line. No? Was that one of these
did.
lines? Who's this?
Tasty Dave.
Hammy, it's T-Man. You're on.
Oh, whoa now.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't even have time to play your intro music. Are you out of the big house? Are you out of the clink? Are you back on the free streets that you roam on a regular basis, doing the things?
I am out the canteen, man. I'm surrounded around Taco Bell and Wendy right now.
Okay.
Trying to decide on which one I'm about to stop at or which one is over.
Oh, decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, you could get the double whammy of Taco Bell or Wendy's and a moment with the ham sandwich man if you head on down quickly to whatever Taco Bell or Wendy's he's at, and he's going to tell you about right now.
Now, speaking on the double whammy, man, I did have a double whammy last night.
You did?
Oh, wow.
All right, Hammy, here's what I need you to do. I need you to call me back tomorrow. I'm sure the memory will still be fresh in your mind of the double whammy.
Double whammy.
And I want to hear every detail about the ham sandwich double whammying to...
double whammy.
Lucky Seattle ladies.
It's all good. It's all to the good, to the man.
Now, if anyone wants to see you real quick, he makes quick appearances, Terry. If anyone wants to see you real quick, if they may be in the neighborhood, do you want listeners to come down and give you a quick high five or what?
Well, I ain't too hard to find. I'm right next to the Walgreens and the Minuses.
He's by the Walgreens. Where? What area?
Renton.
In Renton.
Downtown Renton. Right next to the Minus Muffler Shop.
He's downtown Renton, next to the Walgreens, trying to decide between Taco Bell or Wendy's. If you've always wanted to see the ham sandwich man in the flesh, like two lucky ladies saw him last night,
Oh, yeah.
maybe you can Biggie Fry with him in the next 5 minutes.
Hey.
Are you on foot or are you in a vehicle?
I'm no longer on foot no more. I'm bucking it out these days.
Walking dirty.
So if somebody wants to come and say hi, how would they be able to spot you, Hammy?
Easily. Look at the Safeway sign by the gas station, not right across from. I'm right in the middle of Taco Bell and Wendy's.
Okay, he's a very friendly man. He loves to meet people, and there he is. He's made it very clear where he is.
A people's person.
He's
nice
a people,
to the men,
a person.
Super duper smooth to the women.
He's super duper smooth to the women.
Believe that though.
And nice to the men.
Believe that though.
Sounds like fun for the whole family, Terry.
Absolutely.
There you go.
And he's right by the Safeway. Is that the deal? By the Walgreens, by the Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, yep.
Yes.
Wendy's.
By the Wendy's.
With my stunner shades on.
With his stunner
Whoa.
shades on. Sounds like he's ready. For what, I have no idea. All right, Hammy, thank you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
He's back on land, Terry.
What happened to the girl with the G's?
Oh, geez.
Does she know they sell swings?
OGs, literally.
They sell swings at 229 shot.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that was pretty clear.
I'm open for business.
Let's go to see the pictures first.
No.
Okay.
I'm in.
The T-Man. Cube 93 Music News.
Hey, what's up? It's Karen Wild with your music news. Bow Wow and Sierra have ended their relationship of almost a year. Rumors have spread that the breakup is due to Bow Wow being allegedly spotted in L.A. with another woman. In other news, Mariah Carey has just signed a licensing agreement with Elizabeth Arden to develop and market her own line of fragrance products to debut in department stores next spring. Mariah is also set to join the indie film Tennessee, which starts shooting in New Mexico and Tennessee this month for 5 weeks. She'll play a waitress who joins two brothers on a journey to find their estranged father. Music news is brought to you by Car Toys.
Cube 93.